I have got to tell you, all that GoPro video I have is absolute misery with the wind noise.
You tell me about it. Yeah.
I have the media mod on there, which I have it set up so it's only using that front microphone. And man, is it killing it. I mean, that wind is incredible.
It's killing the wind, or the wind overpowered it?
The wind overpowered it, and what I wound up doing, I put it into Davinci Resolve, and I went for the vocal channel. So because you know how many different variations of wind we had between being being in there sitting at the table, or out where you're going to take off from John to the parking lot was different levels of wind noise. And then when we flew at the park, you only had minor wind noise interruptions.
Yeah.
So each frame or clip I had to do individually.
Wow. So, Carlos, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well. How's everybody else going? What's up, Al? Al, I finally found you and subscribed to you. I don't know if you noticed. I'm on the ship. I'm on the boat.
No, I appreciate it, Carlos. Thank you. Can you hear me?
And I watched. You're a good flyer. I forget what you were flying, but you were impressing me.
All right, so hold on one sec. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
We've been here.
So I heard the kind words you said, Carlos, so thank you for that.
No, I'm serious too.
I'm not much for the flippy floppies.
No, and I'm with you. Flippy floppy, once here and there, a little bit, maybe.
What do you mean?
Rolls and flips, and they're constantly doing all this stuff, and
power dive here and there.
Even a power loop, you use a split S to turn around and come back, something like that.
Okay.
Split S are pretty cool and fun. Hello, Jody. How you doing?
Let's say hello to Jody.
My headset, so
I'm sorry.
Mitch.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
We've
cool.
been hearing you.
Rod and Daytona, Art.
Hello, everyone. Johnny Drone Flyer.
Carlos, my goggles have arrived.
863.
Ooh. And what are you using to power them up?
Well, I bought a battery for it.
Yes,
Okay.
Rod.
And I think I forgot how powerful it is. But
No.
yeah,
as far as a little
it was
fat chart.
recommended by Amazon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. You know how in Amazon, when you buy something,
At the bottom.
it'll have a thing that says,
Other customers.
these are recommended for...
Yeah.
And you believe them?
How about an SD card?
I've got a whole
Slew?
bunch
Okay,
of
so
them
then
right here.
you have
I've
to
got a 32 gig in here somewhere.
put an SD card in there and then learn how to record, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Good for you. Are you going to use the bottom? You're going to leave the bottom in, or you're going to take it out? That little bottom rubber piece that comes off.
Oh, it does. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it on and I was happy with the fit on it.
Ah, there you go. You're good.
Yeah. Yep.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I got the thing Sean Oz had. Let me get rid of this for a second. Stop sharing. Sean Oz had this foam piece wrapped around his GoPro, and I have just got it today.
Oh, cool.
I got
that'll help you.
I got to ask him if that worked for him in that such heavy wind like that.
I thought he had like a little furry animal on top. No, you didn't have something like that.
It's two pieces of merely foam, but what the GoPro has is it has that. What the mic is on, like what, 3 sides? The mic inputs on that, Mitch? What are they on your 7?
Yeah, Jim, your audio is not as good as it usually is.
Really?
You sound a little distant, and you sound like the guy behind me in the movie theater with the cellophane wrapped with candy.
I heard him.
2 of these? Am I okay, Carlos?
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's not as good as it usually is. Sounds like you're a little far away from the mic.
Your opening of the bag reminded me of Raisinets and at the movies.
It's the movie theater. Yeah, I always get right behind me somebody with a cellophane thing full of candy.
So I guess they sent two of them. One just fits over the GoPro. This would be the bottom, of course.
This is the wind killer.
You
Yeah.
could win some almond toffee at my show.
I already did.
Well, Al should show
Shameless
up.
plug, Art. That's a
was just gonna
shameless
say
Just to
that.
let you know,
Shameless
Art,
plug.
I'm Mr. Replay. Okay, I watch a lot of replays.
These are like
I do watch you guys' show, just to let you know. I'm 3 hours before you guys. I should be out doing shit instead of hanging out with some old people. Like
right.
What do you mean old people? How old are you, Al? Are you over or under 40?
I'm gonna be 49.
Hey, this
I wish
You're gonna be
guy over
49?
here is
I'm gonna be
old.
49 in September.
I only got 10 years on you, kid.
Huh? You're my brother's age.
There you
My older
go.
brother.
Wait, did you say September?
September 14th.
I'm
I'm
September.
48 now. Gonna be 49.
I'm
You're
September
younger than
20
my son.
September 21st.
Wow.
I'll be
Al,
59.
you're 2 years younger than my son, Al.
Wow.
Wow is right. Scary.
Well, just for the record, I do have a son that's 30 years old. Just turned 30. I started young.
Okay, you
So
started
that-
young. Yeah,
I started really young.
I started kind of young too. My son was just turned 50 in November.
Yeah, but that's typical back in the day. It's only now that, you're having kids at 30, 30.
Yeah, 30.
1,
Well, my
32.
kids both waited till they were in their 30s.
If I told you it's my high school sweetheart, how would you guys feel about that? You think I'm bullshitting?
Are you still with her?
No, not
Well, yeah,
necessarily.
dude. Some other
That's
my
cool.
children.
That's great.
Definitely, dude. Yep.
That's
Well, I
actually
don't have
more
any
commendable.
that I know of.
Is
Any
it?
what,
I think
children?
we just. Oh, I have two. I think we just dealt with each other's shit all these years.
So you're married how long then? Shit, forever.
Well, since I was
Hey,
a junior in high school.
Justin
What a-
got over 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Drones
Yeah, congratulations.
863.
What was that?
Stevie.
Justin,
Oh,
Drone
hey,
863.
That's the 863
cool.
guy, yeah.
Casey.
Bob Casey.
Congrats,
Bob Casey. Hi, Bob. I'll do.
Bob Casey. Hello, Bob.
Hey, Art, I've been meaning to ask you. Seriously, where did you ever come up with this pointing greeting that you do all the time? Hey!
Is that Carson? Is that Johnny Carson?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know. I just
It's just kind of.
It's
I get a kick
a little
out of it.
hokey.
I get a kick
little
out
old.
of it.
I'm gonna start doing it, but you gotta blow. You gotta do this afterwards.
With the envelope. The,
No, you
Oh,
what,
gotta
was,
okay.
boom, 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 and then.
what was the name of the
Yeah.
something
Great
Cardassian?
Sardini.
Yeah, something like that.
oh,
This is where I was
oh,
today, Jim. I'll share real
Karnak.
quick. Karnak, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The
Karnak.
great
yes.
Karnak. It's inside this envelope.
Carlos, do we have to
stored at
watch more of
Funkin'
your
Wagner
boring
Warehouse.
flying videos
This was in
again?
between. No, I'm giving Al. I don't do the flippy floppies either. This was in between jobs. This was the place with the Pegasus.
Just
You're
the
an animal.
FYI, I seen Bot Grinder's show where he went and flew his micro quad at these different locations to see if he'd get popped. It reminded me of what you did.
You probably watched mine. Me and
I
Paul.
was, you know what? I was laughing and thinking about it, but that is a possibility. He flew at Target and a couple other spots. Kia.
I mean, I flew next to the Wall Street there, New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. I saw the bull.
it just reminded me when you flew inside the mall.
That too, the mall. You know what? I should have done it. My wife on New Year's Day, because she knew the trains would be empty, she goes, "Let's go on the trains. I'll go with you, and you can fly inside the train." I was like,
Dude, I think that guy might have stole your shit.
nah, it's not stealing. If he's doing it, more.
I was just going to let you know. I'd never seen anybody else.
Isn't this a nice place to fly, though? Just chill, and
Great place.
I knew you were going to go in between the porch rails. Yep.
I had to.
Carlos, let me-
Every
Carlos-
place is a good place to fly, Carlos.
Carlos, let me ask you this: how come you don't get a Cinnamon?
He's got one.
You would. Okay, I've never seen him fly. These are
Well,
like the
he's
micro.
got. You've got the HD. Which
I
one do
don't
you have?
have-
The little
No, I don't
Something
have
with
any.
a
Oh,
HD.
the Moby, yeah, that
the
I have.
Moby HD. Yeah, that's like
I'm
a
talking
big
about like a 3-inch Cinnamon, or even smaller than that, a 2-inch.
Al, I don't know if this is going to sound
Hey,
rude
hey,
or not.
hey, hey, hey! Wait! You got to shut up. I got a super chat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Bill.
Congrats.
What's that, Metro Drones? He's a nice
Yeah,
guy.
Jones, how you doing?
Community
Bill?
supporter.
Good to see
You
you.
guys
Yeah.
support
I had,
everyone's
fu-
back.
that's, I had fun
Holy
with that,
cow.
man. He was nice enough to almost let me fly his drone, but I couldn't.
Well, he would have
I got
let you
him.
fly.
No, I know, but I just, after seeing that guy crash, and I'm saying, oh, man, nah. And then I don't know if I sunk my drone before or after. This place
he
is just
flying?
endless
Four, I
trees.
think.
Because he was flying it Sunday too. I have video of him Sunday.
Is
Yeah,
it
Sundays
DJI
when
drone,
Carlos.
DJI?
Oh,
that's when we're going
remember
for a swim.
when he showed you guys how it breaks?
Oh,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
that was amazing.
That was cool.
On the dime, as they say.
It's got the
But this
what do
is
they call
the,
it? Force?
say again? Oh,
Do they
I
call
don't
it
know.
force?
I'm not sure. Emergency, whatever it is, it works. Let me tell you, it's pretty amazing. Oh, you got another super chat from this Artco guy.
Why doesn't it show up
That's
on?
awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, man. Art.
Hey, am I muted?
Florida
Or
was
can you guys
awesome.
hear me?
Look at
I hear
that,
you.
Man.
Okay.
All right, it was a pleasure to meet you. The only thing was we couldn't find you for dinner on Saturday night. Was it, Mitch? Ron said, "Did you call Art?" I said, "Yeah." I asked
Yeah,
him
we
where
tried.
he was.
We tried to
Oh,
take him.
that's right.
We tried to take him to dinner on Friday night and couldn't find him. The guy was hiding. From
And then
us
I
the
even
whole
tried
night.
to invite him. I invited him to lunch, my treat, on
Michael
Thursday.
Blade.
I'm
Michael
going to
Blade.
interrupt and force you guys to change the subject. Was that the
Oh,
mobile?
that was when I went
No,
out.
this is
That's-
logo?
No, you
right
had
there.
went
What
to
is that?
McDonald's. This is the freestyle.
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
BMacks freestyle.
What's the horse down there? It looks like the old mobile logo.
No, this is an equestrian place where you go to ride your horses. You leave your horses there. Mitch, this is the place. I didn't want to go because I didn't want to scare the horses, but he has the Cessna in the back.
Justin, you
Yeah.
gotta
He has a
email
plane
me.
in the back, but he had a stroke, so he's no longer allowed to fly. He's done.
It's a cool statue.
This was my first time meeting Michael Blade in person, and I can't tell you
Me
how
too.
many times I got the names Michael screwed up since there was 5 of them there. Hey, Ed.
Yeah, we're doing.
All right, enough of boring you guys.
Here you
Oh,
go.
I enjoyed that,
I
Carlos.
share. I got something to share with you too, since we're sharing.
Say
flying.
again, Al. Did you
I
like?
said I enjoy. I still watch it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure I was hearing the right
No,
thing.
no.
You
I
were
said
saying
I enjoy
something
watching
nice.
it.
Who's flying here, Mitch?
Me. Now do you
Nice.
recognize this?
Left
This
turn.
is out at the, this is out
Nice.
at the park. Yeah. So I'm
Oh, they're
flying.
thinking
so I'm-
already.
So I'm flying around out here, Carlos, and
Mhm.
and I notice off in the corner an excavator,
Yeah.
and I said,
Yeah.
"Nah, that thing is made out of metal and it's pretty hard." And yet it kept calling to me.
Did,
So
did
I
you?
did
come
it.
crashing to me?
I actually flew through it. Yes,
Wow,
I
look
did.
at you, Zippy.
This is that little 3-inch Roma,
Mhm.
the Roma 3.
What's the range on that, Mitch?
Forever.
With the DJI system, probably 5 miles. It's got Crossfire radio and the DJI video system, so it's
It's a win-win.
yeah.
So
it's
did
a,
anybody
Yeah.
catch the error in the banner for Rick
I don't understand the
at the
question.
park?
well, we saw it on Ron's video.
I was there. What do you mean catch it?
Yeah,
The era
didn't
that didn't
catch-
have the dots, is that what you mean? As in rest in
yeah,
peace?
the hyphen
Yeah.
between the
It was
Oh.
the
done. It was
RIP and Rick because
it was
it's
done
spelled
in a
Yes,
hurry.
yes,
Rick.
yes.
Yeah, it looked like
Rhode
R.I.
Island.
Prick.
Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
Rhode Island Prick. Yeah.
It was done in a hurry in
Did I hear Ed?
Anthony's Tropic UAV's white van.
What's up, Ed?
Come on, guys.
Who took that shot? Can I ask who took that shot?
Ron
Ron.
Lockwood did.
Okay.
Did
That's
I fly
called,
through that thing? Did I fly through that thing yet or not?
No,
yet?
I think
Okay,
you.
hang
you
in.
I think
hang
you,
in there. It's
you're
coming.
lying.
It's coming.
He's
No, I'm
kidding.
not lying. I'm here to testify, man. You can watch. Ed is here. How you doing, Ed?
hey,
Hey, man.
Edward.
How are you, buddy?
Did you fly today, Edward?
Okay.
I did not.
Good day at the office.
So, Carlos, just to show you, this is a couple days ago. No wind, gorgeous weather. Typical
Man, it's
Florida.
been windy like crazy today.
All right,
Warm, though.
here's where I think I said, nah.
Wait, that's 2 right turns in a row.
Oh, that was for you.
Nice.
I was thinking about you, Carlos, when I decided to do
Nice little
a big
loopity
loop. But I know that I flew through the thing in this flight.
Man, it took Ed months and years to go through his. Here it comes. And
Nah.
there it goes.
First of all, that excavator is far larger than the one I went through.
Yeah,
Rick.
well, here we go. Maybe this time.
You could
'Cause
fly
it
a
was-
school bus through that.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. Okay, we're going through the excavator. There we go. Boom.
Nice. Piece of cake, right? Felt
Yeah,
good.
piece of cake. Yeah.
That's it? You had to do it twice, no?
No,
That's it.
Oh, man.
no, I did it
What?
once and
No
said,
parallel-
I didn't wreck it, so it's okay. You know me, I'm an old guy. I'm a very conservative flyer.
I hear you.
No power loop through it or what?
Power
No.
loop.
Power
Knife edge. Knife edge. That's
Yeah,
it.
knife edge.
knife edge, yeah.
I always want people to do knife edge through things.
So you see that one little tree out in the middle of the field all by itself?
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
That
Christmas.
that tree has eaten more model airplanes.
Really?
These guys, yeah. It's just
That's
right
interesting.
there, right there in front of.
The amount of open fields you have in Florida is incredible.
Oh,
Well, this is the park.
wonderful.
This is the
More-
park where
yeah,
we
it's
where we
incredible.
flew, and I'm heading over here now. I think around to the area where we flew. There it is, right in front. See the cricket patch. There's the cricket patch right there, Carlos.
Total winning.
Nice.
Is that
So
Dan?
where's the little hover over the sacrificial spot where
Carlos?
Carlos put his bird in the water?
Yeah.
You got to bring stuff like that. I forgot about that already. That's like old news.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is
is.
probably bored with this stuff, so that's enough
It
of
is Dan, Mitch. I've got comments on my face.
Did I hear
How you
Dan's
doing?
voice too? Good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
that. How you doing, Dan? How you feeling? Did you have your surgery?
I did, man.
Well,
can't
don't
tell.
you ever stop vlogging? I mean,
No.
Jesus, you vlogged Sunday. When was the
No.
surgery supposed to be? Monday? You were vlogging on Monday? Crazy,
Winning. I can't sit still. It's my escape from life.
I guess.
Jim, did you ever find the ones where I was flying under your legs?
Yes, I got it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I just want to show Mike Lane's night
Oh,
train
that thing took off.
rocket.
He's got a patch antenna on that too? Is that what
Yeah.
I'm saying, or is that a stand? Nothing right.
That thing was absolutely gone.
Jesus, that moved.
There's no way of following that with a YouTube camera.
Yeah, right.
No, not with an action camera thing.
6S? That's a 6S.
But I'll tell you what,
I think it might
guys.
have been 5.
I've been
not
out
4.
there I've been out to the park, I don't know, 4 or 5 times since the meet, and I got to tell you, I'm lonely, guys. I miss y'all. It was a hell
Yeah,
of a lot
I
more
actually
fun.
miss you guys too.
Hell of a lot more fun flying with all you guys out there than just going out there.
Adrian's
By
first
myself.
time at FPV.
Did a great job, by the way. I seen the video.
Yeah, he did.
Waiting for being in stabilized mode. I thought he was going to
I
crash.
think he was in Horizon, but he did good.
Oh, was
Horizon's
it?
tricky.
No, it was in stabilized mode.
Oh, it was?
What's up, buddy?
You did good. You did good.
I
He
think
was
he
so
would have
happy.
lost it if
He
he
was
had
so
been
happy.
in Verizon.
That's gonna be great if you don't want to have goggles on your face. That setup right there. That is a nice setup if you don't want to have
I'm
goggles.
surprised he hasn't gotten the DJI FPV.
Oh, he will.
He's close to it. He said,
No, but he'll have 75 FPV drones by this time next year.
Michael Blaze
Excuse me.
using Velocidrone now to get ready. Is that right? Simulation? That's the simulator, right?
Simulator, yeah.
So, Jim, I got this thing. I made Sean purchase it. I made him push the buy button when we were there. I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it, man. Well, what the hell
Yeah.
is it? You see it?
It's a wind slasher, yeah. So, right. It's weird, right? You got to, like, it's almost seems annoying to try to shove it into your camera.
I know.
They didn't make it easy. I got it. I'm gonna test it, but man, I don't think I'll be using this thing all the time.
I'm sorry. I'm reading Michael Blade's comments about the sugar bear.
Paulie, how you doing, Paul? Bum FPV. Is that the new name now?
Wow, $2. Nice. Too cheap to chat.
Hey,
Lurker fee.
That's a cup of coffee. That's 11. A shot of it.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. That's incredible.
Tell you what, Jim. Next time I come down, I'm gonna buy you lunch. That'll be my super chat.
I better see you next year, next April.
I might try to come before that. I might.
Now, this is Michael Wright. I think I called Michael Blade Michael Wright 15 times.
well, there's too many Michaels to keep track
Oh
of.
my God.
I'm still working on that bacon that I took home, buddy.
Oh, you have bacon still? Good for you. I'm glad. I had a great time. I had a really good time. And from beginning to end, there was like no dead point. No, nothing boring.
Yeah.
No, not even sleeping was exciting.
This is
I
Bill.
got to cuddle with Ed all night, so that was cool.
Well, exactly. That's what I meant.
For those
Remember
of you that got
Mitch, you live streamed about
just
45
you and me.
minutes of this.
Yeah, I out there that day, that live stream, we started it, and then next thing I knew, it was like 45 minutes long.
Did you
Mike,
filter
what's up, buddy?
any of the noise? Did you have to?
No, I was using my cell phone, and it did a fairly okay job of it.
This is when I whacked him with the phone too. Whack.
That was good.
You got me in the back of the head.
I got everybody.
Well, it's a
Not
badge
on
of honor.
purpose, but yeah.
Unless you've been gotten by Carlos, you're just not haven't arrived yet.
You're not in the clique.
Not in the club.
I got Dan in the hand. I got Dan's bottle.
You see up in the tree, the lights there, there's an osprey nest up there.
Yeah.
And oh man,
Mitch,
We're diving it like crazy.
yeah.
Mitch, we're going to need a report on the osprey nest. You're going to have to fly up there and see
I'll
how
do that.
the
I'll have
chicks are
to.
doing.
I'll have to do that. In fact, I'll take my Mavic out there one day and
Oh,
go up
well,
there and get a good shot of it. I mean, a real good
Make them famous.
zoomed in close up shot of the ospreys, and then the ospreys will attack my Mavic, and that'll be the end of that.
I wonder,
I'm thinking the osprey was still sitting on eggs. I don't think there were any chicks in there.
Might have been.
Justin, what's up, buddy? Congratulations on the 1,000.
Yes, sir. Brad
So,
Austin's
Michael
here.
Blade,
Hiya, Brad.
you
How
been
you
flying
doing?
that freestyle
Brad?
outside?
Brad Austin, I only
Yeah.
called Matt Cundiff one time.
Yeah, and captured life connection. Forgot his first name. I remember meeting him up
Here
there.
it
but I
is,
forgot his
Carlos.
Going for the bum.
Yeah,
Carlos, I need to record that
Oh,
sound
I know.
effect and
I'm
put it
sorry. Actually,
and put it on and put it in my soundboard here.
Dan,
so I can
Dan
do it
was
anytime.
doing it the other day on his
What?
video. You were making. I caught that.
he's
Yeah,
going
funny.
between my legs here about 15 times.
Who's calling
Never
me?
hit the goods.
Nope.
Somebody's
Gotta pay
calling
attention.
me. All right, I gotta go. Somebody's calling. Have fun, guys.
All right, Dan.
Feel
Hope you
good.
get better.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
You know what I've come to realize? There's a lot of people that come to these channels, and you think you're subscribed to them, and you're not. Like I just subscribed to Ron Lockwood like this week or 2 weeks ago.
Well, sometimes, Carlos, we lose them. We were subscribed, and for some reason, YouTube unsubscribes us.
And the reason I bring that up is I see captured life connection.
Stevie,
I just somebody just threw a super chat. Time to
Holy
fly.
mackerel.
Ow.
Jim, you'll be able to retire after tonight.
Anyway, captured
Mike.
life connection. You should subscribe to him if you get a
Yeah,
chance.
Mike Kelly's in the house. Hi, Mike. How you
Capture
doing?
Life Connection does a great job.
Jim,
Thank
you
you very
just
much,
might get
Al.
a check this
No
month.
problem. Cup of coffee if you get enough to buy one.
Remember when I-
what's
Remember when I asked the
what's-
waitress, "Can you get something for my dad?" Pointing to Mitch.
Yeah.
So captured life connection. His first name is Steve.
I want
Stevie.
to. Okay.
Stevie. Okay,
Yeah.
Steve.
Stevie
It was
Brooks.
great meeting you too, Steve. And I'm sorry I forgot your name. I'm old. Don't have an excuse.
Well, he lives
This
here in New
isn't
York
old
too.
enough to be your dad, Carlos.
Granddad, maybe.
Oh,
I'm old
there's
enough
the
to be
other
your
guy.
father, Carlos. That's for sure.
No, he.
Michael.
Well, my father would have been
Kelly.
94.
No, you're 60, right? No, I'm not old enough to be your father.
A young,
How old are
really
you,
young
Carlos?
dad. I'll be 59 this year.
50. Nah. I'm 15 years older than you, so
Yeah.
not quite. Unless I was an active teenager, perhaps.
You would have been a sperm donor more than a dad.
Maybe.
There's the old guy. Hot rod man.
Well, you guys look like you had a blast.
Dude, from beginning to end.
Beyond a blast. It was
guys
more
ever do
fun
it
than I've
again?
had in years. I got to tell you guys.
From beginning to end, literally.
River City RVA.
I almost hit that guy in the mug with the tiny.
There I am with my shirt.
That's what I said. You were at your prickness.
But it was all calculated. All calculated.
There was a
We
Look at Ed. I
inducted a
was
few new pricks into the society over this
so
week.
afraid
Yeah.
that wind was going to knock Ed over at the beach. We had an Ed watch, like a buddy system.
Hey, just after all the live streams I've seen and videos, heads up. And man, this guy, Mike is incredible. Spur of the moment, drove 20 hours, picked up Ed.
Yeah,
went down
that was something. And picking up Ed like he did to bring him down.
What do you think?
there.
that was nice as hell.
Oh,
Like it?
Look,
Oh yeah.
2 pizzas and 8 sets of wings in there.
$180.
Jim, did you just let Ron ride your motorcycle?
Yes.
I have nothing else to say.
that stupid hat, Ron.
Well, he owns a Harley, so I'm gonna let him
Well, it's
ride.
not just that. I'm not going to go there. I won't say what's in my head right now.
You'd rather lend your wife than a Harley, right?
That's like something that's like sacred. I wouldn't
Yeah.
let nobody get on my shit.
We got to the pizza part. This is Little Caesar's Pizzas, guys, so it's not like New York pizza, like a big size box. You know what I mean? But still,
They placed an order for
what?
Little Caesars and it's $180, and Carlos about freaked out.
He thought it was because she was saying it's $1 a wing.
I never. Yeah, I mean, all I said 2 pizzas and 2 wings, and 3 things of wings. And she said $180. I'm like, what?
well, it turned out
I'm
she thought
standing
there
there
was
with my
like
wallet.
there was 8 wings to an order, Carlos.
To one, yeah, I
and
know.
you ordered 3,
200.
and somehow the number 24 got thrown out there. So when she said to you how many wings, you said 24, and she rung up 24 orders.
Orders.
Of 8.
Yeah.
And Jim says, he says, how much is that? She says, $180.
I'm the one standing there with my Visa card out.
And I thought New York was expensive.
180. At 180.
That's funny.
You feeding
That
an
was
army
funny.
of wings? That's when I said, how much are the damn wings? Remember that, Carlos?
Yep.
How much are these wings? Oh,
At the
$1
end of
a
it,
piece.
Jim just handed her the phone.
I
Yeah.
did. I did. I said, I'm done with this. Here.
That's the fanciest pizza delivery truck we ever had, though.
Yeah. Jim, this is the flight of me flying between your legs.
Stevie, come on in. I'll step out.
Oh, you
I
got
wasn't
it
at the
too?
meetup. I have nothing
Yeah.
to say. I don't feel like
I just did a video with you in it.
I didn't know you filmed it too. I was filming it
Every
with
time I fly, I film.
That's smart, man. I had that thing running. I filled up 90 gigabytes I had.
Wow.
Wow.
Look, he's putting his butt up. All right, get ready.
The best I could cut it down to, Carlos, was a half hour worth of video.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. You got to introduce everybody.
Yeah, no.
And that was my main point of my original live stream was just to
Nut shot.
introduce everybody.
No.
Now, you got to say, I had some balls to stand there and let him do that.
Yeah, you had some balls. In there.
Right.
The key word, man.
And I'm saying to him, are my legs spread far enough?
Plenty.
Yeah.
If you didn't have drawers on, underwears, and
There's
pants,
there's a
on the
sentence
floor.
that we guys are always looking to hear.
That was it.
Hey, Justin had us a question about he got the Litchi app, Drone 863, and it only goes with his Mini 1. Is that correct, guys? I don't use Litchi at all. I use the Pilot app, GS Pro, and QGIS. So I don't know what Litchi's capable of.
It's capable of the Mavic 2s. I know that. I don't use it, but I know that it would work on the original Mavic. It works with anything the Go4 app works on.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the minis.
It'll work with the Fan 3s.
How about the Mini,
Fan
Art?
4.
Will it work with the Mini?
There it is, right here. Does anyone know how to make the Litchi work with the Air 2 or Mini 2?
I think it only works. It doesn't work with that. There's another company that has an app for the minis that does autonomous waypoints. But don't quote me on that.
I think I like Justin's idea. Let's buy a private island. Let's do it.
Oh man, that would be so cool. I'm a little short though.
We could be,
Yeah.
could be like communes. Live like a commune of our own. Let me see if I have.
How come, you know?
As long as we can charge batteries, we'd be in business, Carlos.
Solar. Got it.
Solar, that's it. We need.
I have a
Go ahead.
solar charger.
You know, I read the instructions on what they say as far as live chat and top chat, and it says that it will go through and take out what it thinks is spam.
All by itself.
Yeah, that's to them. That's the difference between live chat and top chat. I don't like that. Yeah,
I always go into live chat. I don't want to miss anything, so I go into live chat.
Same here.
I always forget to do it, and so I'm doing it right now because after their comment, I don't know what they consider spam.
I would probably assume that spam would come from people who aren't wrenched. More so. But I'm assuming that.
Was that Justin or Rod who asked me if I was using Davinci Resolve 17? I am, and I went into the audio and used the vocal channel and turned down the bass because the wind is actually low bass, low frequency. So I cut that down to 200, which they say not to go over because you change the person's voice. But when we were out in the flying field on the Wabasso Bridge, you could not hear Rodney Bell, and I had the camera faced right at him. So, but it worked. You know, you can still hear the noise. Michael Fisher is from Rhode Island. No,
Jim, I stand corrected. The Mini 2 does work.
Mark Fisher.
Mark Fisher.
Yeah,
Mark 863 said it.
Hey,
the Mini 2 does what, brother?
Fisher.
Mini.
Can I share a picture,
863.
Jim?
It works with the first Mini when I tested it. I never flew it with any of the Minis, so I wouldn't know. But I stand corrected.
Now, what's the deal with live streaming? Did DJI take away the live streaming features? I thought they did with the smart controller, but did they do it with the Go4 app?
The Go4 app still streams. I don't know about the Fly app though.
I think
which
that's
is what the newer drones are using.
They're having problems.
Yeah, I think DW uses Prism for his FPV flying too.
Hey, Jim, can I share a picture?
Yeah, throw it up, man. Oh, is it up?
Okay.
Is that it? No, that's me. Where's
Wait
yours?
No, that's you. He's doing it.
There it is.
I'll
You
bet
can
you
show
it's a fish.
anything you want.
I'll bet you
Always-
it's a fish. I'll bet you it's a fish.
Why do you think it's a fish?
Because I'm just bet.
I don't have it. Art, where is
Huh?
there?
Come
Right
on,
there?
Art.
Oh, there it
You're
is.
keeping us in
There
suspense.
it is. There's my one and only fish.
A fish.
Caught the whole
What
time.
do you know?
It looks like
What
a
do you know?
puffer
Karnak.
fish.
Beauty.
Oh.
It is. It's called a porcupine fish.
Karnak the Magnificent here. What did he used to do? He used to go like this.
Porcupine puffer.
Yep.
Now, here's a
Let's see.
surprise for you. uavForecast said it was like 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. I'll tell you right now, it was 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I've experienced the same thing with uavForecast. Saying the wind was a certain speed, and it was actually way more.
Yep.
Hey, Art,
Well,
when
it
you
was,
took him out of the
shovel.
water, he didn't puff?
Oh, he puffed up a little bit,
Really?
That's a
but
spiny
yeah, I
box
just wanted to
Aren't
get
they
him off
poisonous,
and
those
release
things?
him as soon
No.
as I can.
If
No,
you
they're
eat
not
them.
poisonous?
If you touch them, no. If you eat them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Uh,
you
lion-
look at
can't
his
eat 'em,
eyes,
but
Art?
you gotta be a specially trained chef
That's what I
because
thought.
they
Those are
do
the,
have
those are,
toxins.
you
Hey,
got,
Carlos?
yeah, deadly.
Yes, sir.
I lied to you here.
We were on that side of Wawa.
You did, right?
Yeah.
You just
I
got there.
was lying. We just got there.
I knew we beat you.
Just a second ago.
And Mitch
You
would
said
have
you
known
were.
that.
You said you were on the other side of the parking lot, right?
Wait. Mitch says I got to go to my car on the other side. And his
Yeah, I
car's
parked on the other side.
Yeah, but you would have seen me. So you should have known I was lying.
Said, where are you?
He didn't catch it.
Ron is trying to catch a sunset.
Oh, this is just before we went on Matt's live stream.
That poor guy.
Yeah,
7:30 and the sunrise is 7:30.
That was incredible. We're sitting there with phone upon phone looking at each other's. So the live stream was about 8 deep. That's a Wawa breakfast. We all got those
Wow.
potatoes, man.
Wabasso Bridge.
Ed wouldn't let me leave the hotel. He was too tired.
Good morning.
Mitch, I think I did a good job getting rid of the wind on this because you can hear people.
You did, yeah, you did. Carlos is still kissing everybody.
Just Ed.
We got Mitch.
I kissed Ed, Dan,
You can tell who the
Matt Cochran.
Floridians are.
and
You
Adrian.
can tell the
Oh, Matt.
Floridians. We're dressed up like it's wintertime.
Yeah. Look at this girl in shorts. Michael Blade, Rhode Island shorts.
Michael Blade, there he is.
And even after I met him, I called him Michael Wright.
Hopefully, Drone Bum will take a ride with me up to Rhode Island.
now Rodney was dressed kind of warm.
Yeah. Yeah, a sweatshirt on.
Mike, night train.
Mike. Remember that?
Damn, Michigander's got those sleeves on.
Right. I heard Michael Wright was here too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Michael Wright? Yeah, I haven't met him yet. We haven't gotten that far.
We were,
There's Ray.
there was about 20 of us in the parking lot here. And we
On
hung out
FPV.
for a while. And then there was another 20 or so up in the pavilion.
Oh, we were all over.
Yeah. I want to see that. I got to get that part where you said something.
Me?
Well,
Yes,
there's
Carlos.
Uh-oh.
You came up with a tradition, so that was nice.
Uh-oh.
Here's your electric bike experience,
Oh,
Carlos.
that's cool.
Oh, it was so much fun.
That's
And
Dennis
Captured
Lovely.
Life got me on the one wheel. That was cool.
I didn't. All I saw was the owner of the one wheel drive away on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ron Brown.
If you ask me again, I'll knock you down. That was fun.
You had to drive across state to get here, right? I'm in Palm Bay. Okay, why am I thinking you're... I live here.
All right, I want to skip to. Where is it? When Adrian, we're at the car.
Oh, yes. Now I know what you're talking about. With Mitch and Rodney.
Rodney, don't say anything.
Michael Wright, I knew you were here. I called Michael Blade.
Bob looked like he played O-line or D-line for the Raiders.
He's a ZZ Top
Good guy.
retiree. Stunt
Yeah.
double.
That wind was.
When ZZ Top jumped off the stage, it was Bob Casey. It wasn't the actual musicians. That came out nice. $100, guys.
Yeah,
www.bobcaseymakesflags.com.
We've been working on this for a while. Look at all the bullets. Yeah, okay.
I got Dan.
I love it.
Where is the Oreo thing? I mean, the.
Look at that big cow.
I don't remember.
That's awesome.
I got to skip ahead.
Right. Could be coming up here. No, it's against that car, though.
Mitch and Kendona were talking
Yeah,
about. Which drone were you talking about, Mitch?
The sector, it looks like.
Yeah, that was my sector, and I was looking at the drones that he's been building. That he's become a really great pilot for the short time he's been flying. That was the sector, yeah.
Hopefully there's no winners. No, I'm recording them. They're losing.
You look suave bowler, right, Matt Condiff?
Brad Austin said that he was going to play Frogger and go across the highway and get these lotto tickets from Matt Condiff. We opened up his car door and the wind blew his lotto tickets out into the parking lot. So that's Michael Wright on the left, then Brad Austin in the middle, then Mike Kinney
In the middle.
and
Mike Kenny.
and then Matt Condiff to the right.
Correct.
Yep.
You win.
Pass.
Send the man some chocolate, Art.
Oh my God! With 5 Michaels there, it was amazing. Adrian came with a mask in the truck, driving the truck with a
Yeah.
mask.
Oh, that was.
Boy.
There wasn't a mask hardly in sight.
Yeah.
One
whole
or two,
weekend.
maybe.
There's
Yeah, the whole weekend.
Jim, bring in Stevie. I think he's in your green room.
Yeah,
No.
Steve, no, he's in the
I'm
stream.
in.
He's in.
Oh, I see in the
He's
private
here.
chat. Oh, there he is. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
He's just-
There goes
didn't say
DocMurdoc.
anything.
Now
Pay
stay
attention,
quiet. You guys are
Al.
talking.
That's Doc. You couldn't hear this until I got rid of the wind.
Florida, brother.
Believe it or not, that's wind reduced,
Wow.
noise reduced.
The gang is all here.
Now,
Me
was
too.
it after this? I met Stevie.
Adrian reminded me of Curious George. A little bit.
You have a dead cat on your mic, Jim?
No, he had
No,
nothing.
no, it's the media mod, which cuts off the 3 microphones and only puts on the one.
I had a dead cat, and I still was getting a lot of noise.
All right. That's mine. Oh, is it?
I got Stevie right here. Right around. Oh, this is.
Where are they? Yeah, where's everybody's T-shirt? Hey, where's my T-shirt?
I'm trying to find that damn spot, Carlos.
You're looking for trouble.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, no, he's not there yet, but it's coming
They
close.
can't hang
Gotta
with
be.
the other guys. They've been thrown out.
It's soon coming. It's got to be because they're both standing in the.
There it is.
Now listen to this commentary.
Look at this ugly crew.
Oh man!
Listen.
You
You didn't hear it. Go
You
back.
didn't hear it.
Go back.
He said this is the
No.
wrong
Let's
side.
see if we hear it. Let's see if we
Look
hear
at
it.
this ugly crew.
You know, you kind of guys look like the opposite of an Oreo cookie.
Yeah, I heard the opposite.
Opposite of Oreo cookie.
That was, you look like the opposite of an Oreo cookie.
That was nice, pretty.
Always politically correct.
Yeah, you know somebody's got to be.
will be white, black.
There he is.
Oh, that's funny.
There's Stevie.
You see that dead cat I had on the GoPro, that mic I have there? That,
Yeah.
It saved me a little bit, but I still had to do some work on the audio.
Is that the GoPro or the?
Yeah, that's a GoPro Hero 7, and I forgot the brand of the mic, but it's a good mic.
Is that the Rode Video Mic Pro?
No, it's another brand. Forgot the name of the brand. I have the wireless one, but
New York City.
Mike, where do you live in New York? In the
the
boroughs?
Stevie, you mean?
Stevie. Sorry.
yeah,
Not
you in the
Mike.
boroughs?
Yeah.
from the Bronx.
You're in the Bronx?
Whoa!
I gotta let Ed in here with the screaming FPV.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
The FPV drone. Nobody could.
Mike. How you
One
doing?
more share. What do you call it, Jim?
One more time of that.
Nice.
One more share.
Wow. Look at Mike printing in
This is when I-
multicolor filament.
When I
How
almost.
long did it take, Mike?
So good. This is about 6 hours of prep. This is going down to Jim.
Oh, nice. There you go, Jim.
That's for our. Where is our Rodney Bell Cup envies in here too?
You already passed that. That's when Rodney Bell, when I first walked up and introduced
Hey,
him to
Matt.
Rodney Bell, he asked about my hat.
What's up,
And
Mike?
shortly after that, I brought the cup back.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. There's the big cup.
All right. I cut out the penis envy part.
The cup battle.
We're talking
Cup envy.
now.
Nice.
Cup envy.
Cup envy.
I didn't think Adrian was going
Nice
to make
handler.
it. Didn't think.
That was too much, man. So anyway, I work. That's Justin right there. Wow, does this thing move quick?
We should try something in October.
Well, you gotta watch out for all the damn events because you got
Oktoberfest and stuff.
You got Oktoberfest, which is a bike week, a mini bike week of 4 days here.
Yeah, Biketoberfest.
And Leesburg has one too. And the problem is they take up the hotel rooms and the cars, the rental cars.
How close is Leesburg to you?
It's in Orlando.
Is it?
It's 35 miles from Orlando,
Looks
northwest.
like you guys are in
of
choice
Orlando.
location.
Let me play this
Only
one.
thing that's stuck was the wind.
This one.
Got it.
This is when I almost hit Brad in the mug, and Ron Lockwood. You guys probably seen this somewhere else.
Oh, this was Friday?
Yes, early in the morning, fighting a little bit of wind.
We all met up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and had full days, made full days out of it.
That's how you do it.
From beginning to end.
So, Carlos, you know how famous authors, when they're giving speeches, will say things like, and then I wrote, and then I wrote, and then I wrote. Well, with you, Carlos, it's, and then I hit, and then I hit, and then I hit.
This is where the wind was going that way. It was a little tricky. Buzzing
There's me
Mitch.
sitting on my chair, yeah.
Buzzing Dan.
There's one thing about the stars. The stars, you have to find the casings because it's tough to find the bullet casings. It's 50 stars, so to find 50 bullet casings is awful rough.
You have to go to
Yeah,
the shooting range.
People are reloading them.
I hit him there.
Ranges, they police their brass. They sell it.
And they reload. They sell
A lot of guys reload.
Yeah.
Well, professionals reload.
There's Ron with the Insta 360.
Yeah.
I want to see what he got out of that. I saw some
He did a nice
motorcycle
video.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's a great camera.
He did a
It's
lot of
way better.
highlights of
Way better than the 1R.
different locations with that camera.
Oh, you see, he walked into that almost. That wouldn't have been my fault.
Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, he walked into it. Yeah.
But you know what? That thing hit me in the back of the head full speed. and it
Watch
didn't-
Brad's face. Watch how close. Look at
That's
this.
the nice part about those things.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Is you really can't hardly hurt anybody.
I got to see
No.
that again.
It didn't hurt when it hit me in the back of the head.
No, you
Doc
would never show
Murdoch.
this.
DocMurdoc and myself almost collided in the air. DJI FPV, one of his creations, probably
Really?
made out of wood. Yeah, when we went to a schoolyard and just was zipping all over the place.
Right.
And I have the footage. I haven't chopped it up yet, but I have it.
Wow.
You know, he has those drones in different shapes and stuff. It looked like almost like a cross. Instead of an X, it was like a cross.
Mm-hmm.
You see it in the footage.
Can
The
you play
motor's in
some of
front.
that?
I
Can you play
teabagged,
some of that raw footage for us, Stevie?
Not right now. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I could. Hold on.
Is there anything you can bring up?
You know what? Maybe I could send you something. Hold on. Through the
Jim, is there anybody in the green room?
Ed.
Because I got to be up at 4:15. Let Ed come in, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I
watch
gotta
you
go
guys.
too. We're about to watch a movie over here. But I'm gonna send you something right now.
MedicFL1 at Gmail.
I got your invite, so I'm gonna send it there.
If October is not good, what's another good month? September?
Well,
September is-
Biketoberfest is only a week, so as far as bike, you just got to find out what week those are. Don't write off the whole month.
That's why the first week of April is good because you don't have the humidity here.
No, I know, but October, maybe.
Yeah,
we'll sneak
October
one
is
in.
probably it's still pretty warm in October, but it's a crapshoot with the weather no matter what time you come. You could have the prettiest day in the world.
October is
middle
too
of the winter.
close to December for Christmas gifts, so people are going to be short on money.
No, I just don't buy gifts.
Stevie got the link.
Get your priorities in order.
That's
Oh
right.
my God! It's
See if you got that
priorities.
link.
Yeah, I'm checking.
I got 2 birthdays, 3 birthdays, a wedding
Yes, I did.
anniversary. Holy cow!
So see if you can save that. It's short clip. It's just when we almost collided. I didn't put the whole thing together.
Okay, I gotta do that.
I just cut it
Download
out.
Where's it going to download to?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that together with other stuff that I got.
Downloads.
All right, gentlemen, take care. I will catch
Yeah,
you on
take care,
the flip
Carlos.
side.
Take care, Carlos.
Looking forward to more
Be
videos.
good, buddy.
Oh, captured life. You should put. Don't assume that everybody's. What do you call it? Sub.
Subscribe,
You should
yeah.
sub to captured life. You should put like a link on the chat. Sub. Steve.
Can I do that? All right, thank you. I'll
All
do
right,
that.
guys. Take care.
Take care.
See you, Carlos.
Good night, Carlos. And we also have.
Night, never leave.
Poor Art. Hey Jim, I'm gonna get out of here. You can let Art back in. I just wanted to stop in a little early and say hello to everybody, and I have a cigar with my name on it, just waiting
Good
for
to
me.
see you,
There you
Mitch.
go.
So
Pleasure, Mitch.
you take care.
Take care, Mitch.
Stevie, good to see you again. Mike, good to see you again. Ed,
Mike.
good to see you. All right, buddy. Take care.
The laugh. I had to put your laugh in that video, Mike. The first V1 video. You were laughing. All I heard was laughing. I'll be on the other side. I hear you laughing on the other side. That was great.
Yeah, we were discussing on Matt's show how we just think it's my voice that carries so much, like on these streams and whatnot. It's not so much the mic, because I mean, I'm not the only one with the Yeti mic, and it just seems to carry anyway. Even in the audio clips and
Bounces
whatnot,
off.
you can hear it echoing
Bouncing
over
off palm
everybody's voice.
trees.
Yeah.
Traveling off palm trees, skipping off the water.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great though. That was great. But Jim, you got that? You
Yeah.
think it worked?
I have to. Now I got to close DaVinci and pull
There
it
you
up
go.
on this screen.
But I have to jet. I gotta watch a movie with the fam, so I can't do it too late because we'll go to bed late. Can't have the kids go to bed late, you know.
Yeah.
So I catch you. Thank you for the
Damn
invite.
kids.
Next time I'll spend a little more time with you guys. All right.
Appreciate it,
All right.
Steve.
Thank you.
Good to see you,
Thank you.
Steve.
Appreciate you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
man.
Bye. Bye,
Great
everybody in
meeting
the
you
chat.
the other day.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
All right.
So
Download.
that's capture live connections. Okay.
Steve.
I didn't make the connection.
now you got the capture live connected.
I think this should be the one Stevie just sent me, as it's in my downloads folder. And where is it? Now play.
Okay.
There we are. I didn't play. I didn't hit play the audio. Should I hit that?
Yeah,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
sure it doesn't have any
Yeah.
music on, does it?
Who cares about copyright?
I don't think it's. I think it's
if it's
us.
just talking and whatnot, it won't matter.
Yeah, I think it's us and the drone.
As long as there's no music or something like that with it, it's fine.
There we go. Here we go.
And as long as you put commentary over the top of it, you're clear anyway.
Oh, there's the two of them right there.
Yeah. Holy
Look
smoke.
at that shot.
That's DocMurdocs drone right
Yep.
there?
Yeah. That's that plus.
Oh, so they
Excalibur.
did.
I've never seen a frame like that.
It's called the
Is that new?
Excalibur. Shendrone made one that was similar to that too.
Yeah, that was close. That thing
Back
fucking turned
around.
out quick.
That is cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Those are 5 inches, huh, Mike?
I think those were
Bigger than a 5
I
inch?
think it was 7-inch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I believe you're right, Mike.
I would have no idea. You're asking the total wrong guy.
Yeah, I believe it was a 7-inch.
I know it's not a Cinewhoop.
No, not at all.
I do
It
not.
didn't look like a single whoop to me either.
Do you guys know Bill Ronayne? Ronayne? I'm not familiar with him.
I'm not familiar with him either.
Well, then I'd like to say hello.
I've seen him a couple times, but
Well, me not knowing somebody doesn't mean a damn thing, Art.
Hey Al, here's a link to the Shendrone version of that. It's called the Rapture.
I'll be lurking. Okay, Mitch. Mitch is on the porch with his cigar. What did I do? If anybody wants to jump in, let me put that link there. Wow, where the hell?
Yeah, where's Adrian at? I want to see Adrian.
Did it
So we
show?
can make fun of him.
Met you guys at the South Florida meetup. Okay, Bill. Sorry, man. Let me make you a moderator. And that's done. Who else? Anybody else? Drone Life RC is not a moderator? Now you are. Oh, man. Third, the View Chaser is not either. Carlos usually does this stuff. Says, hey, Jim, like this person. Drone Life RC. Oh, that must be because they... No.
I've known Drone Life 4C for at least 3 years. He's a good guy.
It says he's a moderator, but then he's not showing. It shows up white, not blue, in the DJI chat. It says he's a moderator. I don't know.
Is that Rapture, Mike? The cover on that, is that a TPU or is that?
Yeah, I believe it's TPU.
That looks crazy.
All right, I got that all taken care of. We need to find a secluded place to have me. Well, I have a spot. If you look it up on the map, it's where I always go to fly. But I couldn't get all you guys together at one time to set that out. If you look on Google Maps in Palm Bay, Florida, it's called The Compound. It's 200 miles of paved roads with no housing built yet. And
Wow.
well, it's been like that since the 60s, but ever since they put up that Exit 166, which you see me filming in there, they're building developments like it's gone out of style. So hopefully we'll be, but anyway, like I said, it's 200 miles where they mow the lawns. The city mows the lawns, and there are recreational clubs that go out there and fly.
The open space where you're at is incredible.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been in Florida. I was a kid.
Yeah, it is 3D printed canopy.
Wow.
Okay, I was gonna call. I was trying to catch up with the guys here. Bride's Virginia, right? River City, Virginia.
Yep.
Bob's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
God, I don't know what that thing would have cost to mail this right here because it's each one is a different. It's a different slat. So he did all the, put all the different slats together.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Hey, Rick Kelly. Good to see you.
Rick Kelly.
Who did I call? Oh no, I got it together after a while with the mics. After I called Mike Blade. Oh, Mike Blade won something, and then from the raffle art, they had called his name, and he was standing right behind someone. I said, "Here he is," and then Mike he comes up, but by that time they had turned around and given whatever, so he didn't get his prize, whatever he had won, which I think was going to be a landing pad.
T-shirt that's like a Tourette's. Oh yeah, that'll fit me.
You should trade that with
that was
Bob
the biggest
Casey.
T-shirt they had out there. I mean, Drone Worship got like a medium or something like that.
Oh. Well, why didn't he say something? I would have traded it.
That's what I'm saying, because Bob Casey, there's no way in hell that shirt was fitting him. I saw he got a Sean Oz T-shirt. What's up, Ray? You want to jump in? I think I put the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm about ready to bump out of here, Jim. Get ready for work tomorrow. Nice short work week this week. Got Friday off. So, hey, great seeing you guys again, and have a great evening. Catch you next time.
Happy Good Friday to you, Art.
Thanks, Art.
All right. Thanks,
Hey,
Ed.
you know something? It is, there's Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Good
Good to see you.
In
Gotta
Bronson,
take off.
Florida.
See ya.
Art and Ed. How you guys doing?
I'm blazing.
Hey,
Take care,
Ray.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Good, Ray.
He doesn't have the good internet out there. Although I wonder how his cell phone does, because remember he said he has the internet in his car, in the truck. He pays $200 a year for a Wi-Fi hotspot in his truck. Bronson, Florida. It's like the center of Florida up by Stark. It's really up north there.
Stark.
It's up there, brother.
Stark is probably due west of me.
Stark is where the electric chair is, the prison.
Yes, it is.
Prison.
Good old Sparky.
Is that Paulie? Oh, Paulie, was that you? I just saw pop on and off. Did you see that nose that came on the screen?
Yeah, I did see it too. For a split second.
Yep.
And then if we do that in October, it will be so humid here, and then that's hurricane season, so that doesn't work. Doesn't mean you're going to get one. Sometimes you go 10 years without a hurricane here, and then you get a class 4. In 2005, we had 3 in a row, back to back.
Yeah, I remember.
I was out of power for a month.
Oh, really? A month? Wow.
Yep. My
He
generator.
had a big run on generator installs in 2005.
And you couldn't get your roof done.
No.
I paid 10 grand to have them put a roof on top of my roof because there wasn't enough guys to come and do tear downs and then do your roof correctly. So I had a second roof put on.
Wow.
Bad mistake. Should not have done that. There he is. Now, who does it say?
I can't
Maverick,
tell who it is.
Maverick Air 2, it says.
Maverick.
Look, yeah, I think
Does that look like Johnny?
Brian. BMacks? Is that Brian?
Ray, is that? Oh, it's Brian.
Oh, BMacks, Brian.
What's going on, Brian?
Keeping us in suspense.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who that was. Oh, we have.
How
a
you doing,
speaker?
Brian?
I saw that. Uh-oh, Brian, I can't hear you.
Don't have my shit together yet.
Oh, there you are. Now I hear you.
I like this better. Isn't that better?
It doesn't look like you.
Oh, come on, man. That's the best portrait I've ever taken.
I think Johnnie Alfonso is going to be pissed at me after I said it was him.
How's everything out in Texas, Brian?
It's weird down here, man. This camera takes beautiful pictures just like that. I love this thing. I still haven't figured out how to edit it on it yet, though, but oh well.
Ron has it, and then who else has that? Does Lon Denard have that?
Ron Lockwood has it too.
Yeah, Ron Lockwood.
I'll tell you, it's a cool little camera, that's for sure.
Well, like I said, it takes great stuff. I just can't figure out how to get it from point A to point B. You know, I'd like to put something up somewhere, but
from what Ron told me, you have to edit it in its own app and then export that out to whatever editing app you're using.
And the files that it takes are huge. You will fill up a 64 gigabyte card in a day.
Shooting in what, 4K or?
Yeah. And it shoots in another version, like a 5K too.
Yeah, when it's 360, it's 5K, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually has 3 settings for 360.
Well,
you can shoot in 1080p, but it doesn't look worth a shit.
Oh yeah,
Third
the shirt Mike Train got. It says what? It's all funny until the
battery dies.
Yeah, I love that shirt. I got that in the video there too. Bill's saying hello to you, Ray.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, how you doing, Bill? I'm trying to type back to him rather than cut somebody off.
Oh.
What they're saying. Do I got a delay, Jim, tonight?
No.
Oh, good. That's different. I usually have a delay.
Yeah. It's working perfectly tonight. All right, you guys, I got to run. Oh, okay, Mike McReynolds. Take care, buddy. Thanks for coming.
All right, Mike.
It. I forget who the Third Eye View is. I don't remember the first name.
He's. Let me look it up. I might have it.
I know Dan is Drone Days.
I know he's here in Texas.
Oh, here's Bill here. Hold on a second. There you are.
Hey, I thought maybe if you saw my face.
How you doing, Bill?
Oh, here's Bill here. Hold on a second. Oh, we hear your audio.
There you are. Hey, I thought maybe if you saw my face.
How you doing?
Well, there's a delay.
Yeah. Oh, I hear your audio.
Jim, I'm going to drop off. It's dinner time here. I'm with the family. Take care, everybody.
Brother.
Thanks for letting me in. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you.
Hey, Al. Have a good night.
See you, Kat. Bye, everyone.
The 2S is going to be the IMX 686, which is a 64 megapixel smartphone camera. But you know how DJI does it? They put the processor in the drone. So who knows what they'll make it out to be. It's pretty much these cell phone cameras today are great. I heard that the Samsung S21 Ultra.
Yeah, I'm
Go ahead, Ray.
No. I shoot a lot with my cell phone. The new Apple iPhone 12 is really, really good.
I forget, somebody at the drone meetup was saying that, was it there? They were going to stop making the 108 times zoom because people were complaining about privacy. You know.
Privacy?
Yeah, because people can zoom in on you.
Oh,
that's ridiculous.
Okay.
There was a guy at the drone meetup that had his camera with the lens that was this long. Did you see him? He said he did private investigation work. There was a guy at the drone meetup that had his camera with the lens that was this long.
No, I didn't get a chance to talk about that. Really?
He was by Tony's the white van, and he laid it down on that table. And then I was asking him about it. He didn't tell me what the lens was, a 600 or something, because Ron's has a 600 on it. Mr. Jace RCs, I met him. That's John Carroll, right?
Yeah, John Carroll. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Getting better in my old age. The DJI FPV. There were a lot of guys. I was surprised at how many guys had the DJI FPV drone. So I saw at least 5 of them.
Suckers.
I was glad to see all those guys bring that drone. I really was.
I'm waiting on a delivery date for mine.
You ordered it after the drones you have? Holy cow!
Yep.
Why would
you liked it, eh, Mike?
I think it's going to be fun to fly. I'm going to have to be real careful with it, though. I know how I fly.
The crash was operator error. It had nothing to do with
it was operator error and a little bit of wind.
The wind took it.
Yep. You're absolutely
a
right.
little bit of
Ed.
wind my ass. That was a lot of wind.
Well, it's only a little bit of wind for an FPV quad, really. They usually do pretty
That
good
was
wind.
it's a pretty heavy drone, though. I mean, I held it,
drone.
and it's a heavy drone.
That battery, you remember when? Yeah, it was me, you, and Lon Denard. And I said, man, that battery's heavy. He said, you take the battery out and it's feather light. It feels like an Inspire battery. It's so heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the gram is. Oh, yeah, here's Brad saying right here. I have the S20 Ultra with the 100 zoom. Samsung moved to the S21 quickly because there were complaints about the 100 times zoom being intrusive.
Oh, okay.
I remember talking about that when that was being announced. And I was like, well, they bitch about our drones. What are they going to say about this phone? Well, there you go.
The thing about 100 times zoom, unless you're on a tripod, that's going to be shaky all over the place.
You zoom in on a fly. If you even move at all, it's gone out of picture.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was Tony's friend. Okay.
Well, I have to say, I was very impressed with Mike's super fast drone. That thing was like a rocket.
Yeah, it's fun.
That was insane, Mike. I guess that was Sunday at the Palm Bay Regional Park that you took off with that when we were watching it.
Well, Ron was trying to do some slow motion takeoffs over there Friday over at the other spot. And it didn't work out too well because it was like at 400 frames per second or some shit like that. And still could barely catch it. So.
Did you see any of the footage? Did you get any of it?
They got a little bit of footage.
We had a cloudy day, as you could see, pretty much like that there from Ed, and still couldn't see the drone. The only time I saw yours was when you were flipping around and you could see the LED lights.
Mm-hmm.
The green LED lights showed up.
Right.
40 LEDs on the bottom of that thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were the John Carroll. No, I must have got it wrong.
You think that JC flying, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was John Carroll who I had met there. Apparently not. Trying to get these.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm probably going to jump out. I'm getting duplicate audio. Like I hear everybody talk, and then a few seconds later, I hear them talk.
You're crystal clear, Bill.
You need to
mute your YouTube.
Oh, mute your YouTube, Bill. The YouTube channel, you can mute it.
You'll hear everything through StreamYards.
Or just turn the volume down in the YouTube channel, and you'll hear it through StreamYard.
Hey, Mr. JRC's John, no way serious. See, there's no way I can be serious. Not with this. I can do that all night long.
Oh, Brad says it's a gimmick option, that 100 times zoom. The quality is poor.
Hey, Brian, did you do a video on Bucky's gas station, or was that Dean? Miko
I did one about a year ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw it, and it impressed me so much. I was dying to go to one of them. And on my trip this weekend to North Carolina, I found one in North Florida, in St. Augustine. That is an amazing gas station.
Their biggest hook is their bathrooms, how clean they are.
Yeah, it was.
You're not
I
going
want to go.
What's it like, right?
Oh, I'm telling you. You know Wawa? You know, we got Wawas around here.
Yeah.
It's 10 times fancier than a Wawa.
Jesus.
And the store itself is like a supermarket, right? Right, Brian?
Yeah, they got gifts and souvenirs and camping stuff and
Walmart, like a mini Walmart.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, where you driving to?
Right now, driving to work. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be there though. So I've been sitting up watching weather for 2 days, and if those winds take a shift, I'm out of here. I got to go home and save what I can. So I don't know how bad this fire is, but it sucks being 3.5 hours away.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know you had a fire out by you, Ron.
I hadn't heard about it.
Yeah, it's national news. Yeah, it started about 1.5 miles from my house. Thank God the winds were out of the northwest and pushing it to the south. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a home to go to. So, yeah, but it's pretty big. Big for us in South Dakota. They actually called up. They have equipment coming out of Colorado. They got the National Guard, the entire forestry department. It's not the only fire. There's about 3 of them in the state.
So you got the smoke jumpers, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it just sucks being 3.5 hours from home. And one thing about my job is cool though. I called my supervisor the other night, and he said, if you got to go, just pick up and go and call me. So at least they're good about that.
Yeah.
But the 3 hours to get back could really screw you, right?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't come back. So it's supposed to be my last shift. So, I just got to keep an eye on it. I was up most of the night last night and tried to sleep a little bit today, but just watching the weather. And I said, any winds come up out of Colorado, that's when I got to start heading home. Pretty much my drones, my gun, my Harley, and a couple things that belong to my dad. I don't want anything to happen to that, but everything else is kind of replaceable. But yeah, it's not fun coming home from vacation and running into that. It's like shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, on a brighter note, Ron, I'm going to be eating some of that fish tomorrow night that we caught.
Yeah, let me know how that is. So, did you get the link I sent you today, Ray?
Yeah, great. It was great video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
got you
good.
Holding up that big moray eel.
Yeah, I saw it. I know. That was amazing, that catch. Yeah. But that was a great trip. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that thing was pissed off. He was trying to bite you.
I know. Yeah, we had a good day.
Yeah. I sent it to the one friend there in Montana. So,
okay, cool. Yeah.
That was funny. I was kind of watching little bits and pieces here tonight. I've been trying to sleep today, but didn't get a chance to join up with you guys.
I'm seeing a short video of I guess a news channel there.
Yeah, the governor's in town, and that's not a bad thing. She's a sweet little thing.
What is it?
Yeah, they've evacuated about 500 homes so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just caught the tail end of the news tonight.
Wildfire map. Track the Schroeder fire near Rapid City. All right,
yeah.
Let's see it. The thing is the wind. I mean, the wind carries the ashes, and it's all over.
Yeah, we had 81 mile an hour winds yesterday recorded in Rapid City.
And that is because the fire itself creates its own wind tunnels.
Sure.
Yeah, it seemed like half the Midwest seems to be under severe wind. We even had 71 mile an hour winds up here yesterday. We landed the plane. I said, I'm not getting back in it. I told the pilots, you want to go, have fun. Let me know how it is when you come back.
No, there's no sense taking chances like that.
No. We had, it was the first time the mistake I made was looking out through the windshield as we were coming in on the approach. And I'm like, oh, dear God. The whole plane was just rocking side to side. and we got on the ground, and the one pilot stayed in and kept his hand on the controls, especially for the rudder, and the whole plane was just rocking side to side, shut down. And then I had to go out there and help them get it pulled into the hangar, and I got knocked on the ground. I think the winds kicked up closer to, the winds were kicked up closer to 80.
Wow.
Yeah, hell, I'll go back to Florida, man. The weather was nicer down there.
Oh, they're dropping it by helicopter. I never usually see them dropping water by helicopter.
Yeah, we got a couple big lakes, thank God.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah, do you have one close by? 10, 20 miles by?
There's a real big one that I like to fly at, and I think they're picking up water out of there. Then there's one up by Mount Rushmore. That's the second one, and the third one I know is out in the middle of the state, and they have the interstate shut down because the smoke is so bad you can't see.
You can't even see, right? Yeah.
No, I got the whole interstate, big section of the interstate shut down. Yeah, it's getting to that season a little early yet. But yeah, it's a doozy. Yeah, the problem is they're just fighting this wind.
Mr. JERCs, we caught snappers, grunts. Ron caught a zero mackerel. I caught a shark. It was really a fun day.
I have to get some footage to you, Ray.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, vice versa too. Yeah.
Ron, how do you work the footage on your 360 camera? Brian wants to know how you do that. He has the camera.
Brian, it's all about creating I want to say waypoints. That's aviation.
Mark-in points.
The marking points, yeah. And where you can either zoom in and then it's, moving the footage. Then, 5 seconds later, hey, I want it to point this direction. And then you can actually, it wants to save in like 1080p, but you can go up and change. It defaults to 1080p, but you can go up and change and put it into 4K. But you're right, Brian, that the file size is, oh my God. Matter of fact, when I first made my video, what I ended up doing was I brought all that footage into Final Cut Pro. And when I first rendered the video, it was like 26 gig. And I'm like, oh dear God, that's going to take till next week to upload.
Yeah.
So I kind of downgraded. I actually took it and put it in 4K 30 and then kind of downgraded the with Final Cut, you can save it in like 10 different grades of like, what they call Apple ProRes and everything. But anyhow, I downgraded. I got it down to 12 gig and that still took a while but yeah, those files, Brian, prepare yourself to spend a couple hours uploading to YouTube.
Well, the thing about it is, the thing I'm learning is this camera is really mostly for short takes, like a minute or under.
Yeah.
So if you can keep it to that, you can keep the file size manageable.
Yeah. Have you tried to do one of those FPV type shots with it?
Did one this morning. In fact, it came out. I want to put it up. It came out so good.
Yeah.
I can't. Look. I've been trying to edit on Android, iOS, and Steve Carpenter showed me an app that goes on PC, and it works really good. The trouble is when it goes the one on PC, when you render it, it comes out as an MP4 and it doesn't show all the effects.
What?
Yeah.
Why would that stop it?
I don't know, but I might have missed a step. Like I said, this is all new to me, so this is a big learning curve.
Right.
And
what did Steve have you render it in?
Just its native format, but It's when I moved it over to my software, which is what I should not have done. I use Filmora, and it just turned it into a straight MP4. There's another piece of software he had me download, and it's called VLC Media Player. That's what I'm supposed to be using.
I hate that program. I have had nothing but problems with it.
It's a little buggy, but one of the clips actually did keep its features, so I'm going to try to play with that tomorrow.
Well,
so when you save it, do you save it in MP4?
Not yet. Like I said, and that's another thing too. My computer won't even recognize those file types unless you put it into this 360 Insta app. It's called Studio.
Oh, you know what I think you might be doing wrong, Brian? Do you export it as a reframed video?
No.
There's where your problem lies.
You think? Okay.
You need to export. You have two versions. You can export it as a 360 video, or you can export it as a reframed video. And if you export it reframed, then you can take it to any other editor. Like I bring it into Final Cut just to touch up the colors a tiny bit. But overall, I mean, did you download that Desktop Studio?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like a monkey banging on a piano. Sooner or later, I'm going to tap out Beethoven.
Yeah, make sure you export it as a reframed. It'll give you that option as soon as you hit export. But export, when you're done doing all your manipulations and everything, do that as a reframed video, and then it'll turn into a regular MP4.
Okay.
Unless you just want to use that file like to upload to like any social media like Facebook, and I think Twitter will automatically recognize that it is a 360 video, and it'll show and play as a 360 video. And I think YouTube will as well.
Yep.
But yeah, give that a try and see if that's better for you.
Yep. Like I said, it's just a matter of time.
That VLC will trick you because it'll play anything. That doesn't mean that you're editing it correctly or something like that, because you still have to use that app's software correctly before you can export it. So, Ron,
good night, Brad.
How are you exporting it to get it into, say, YouTube or anywhere, or even Facebook? I've seen you put it on Facebook.
I export it. Hold on. I export it as a 360 video, and then take it direct right to you. You can take it direct right to YouTube and or like Facebook or whatever, and then it'll work. But if you're trying to make it look like a regular, movie file that's not 360, you have to export. It gives you that option to export as 360 or export as a reframed video.
Jim's droning uses it also, he says.
Yeah, once you get to learn it, Brian, you'll love it, man. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
No, it's not going to take me long. It's just
no. Most of my video, my Florida drone video is with that camera.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah.
And that's why, I think, God, if Ron do it, why the hell why can't I get this?
Yeah, if Ron can do it, man, anybody can.
Is there a manual that comes with it, or videos you can watch on it? No.
Here's the manual.
There's look up, Brian. Look up. Look at Sean Oz, the 360 guy.
Yeah, no, I looked at his today, and I got the most out of that one.
Yeah, he's pretty good. The Oriental guy.
I have to review it a few times because he did hit a few of the points, but the video was so long. It was like 31 minutes, the first one. So you got to go back to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
You know what, Brian? If you have any more problems, message me, and I'll give you my number. You can call me anytime. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
You mean as you're fleeing the fire?
What I know. Pardon me?
You mean as you're fleeing the fire? I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, might want to give me a couple days so I find out what the hell's going on with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty unnerving. I've been like
Ron,
a
you
nervous
you might be able to get some good photos of the fire. Don't forget. I know you're concerned, but
just be careful taking your
get
drone up.
Yeah, you want to be careful in a drone in that area, but
especially if there's a lot of helicopters trying to fight the fires and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, there's
definitely not.
The one road it's on near Nemo, little town called Nemo, South Dakota, and that's where actually I had art. It's only like 20 minutes from my house. I can get up there in the 4-wheeler, but that smoke is so thick right now. I probably couldn't even see to drive up there. So, but
crazy shit, man. You just had a winter, you just had a winter, and all of a sudden you're burning. Unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Ron, I watched your video, mate, so that's all good. Yeah.
Thank you for that support.
Oh God, there's just so many to look at. 100%. I know. It was I actually enjoyed Ron's video. It was it was pretty good, man. It had a lot of stuff in it, a lot of stuff. It's good.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, Ron, you did a lot of sightseeing and everything. You enjoyed this vacation that you had.
I did my best. I wish I could have seen some more gators though. No.
I should have just hung out with Ron because all I did was flew drones all weekend. I didn't do anything. First time I've ever been in the damn state of Florida, and I didn't go nowhere.
The last time I was down there was I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys are coming back next year.
Well,
yeah, I hope
we have to wait till next year.
Could very well be. It's a heck of a drive, though, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, I got to run inside. So,
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have to wait till next year. I missed that. I missed that one you had in Jensen Beach. It's right down the street from me. I could have brought some of my wife's cooking or something,
Well, if you said that, I'll meet you right at Jensen Beach Causeway Park.
Yeah, I was just took the boat out there last Tuesday.
Okay, good.
Well, you just missed us.
It's the first time I've done this, by the way. I don't know how I sound or if it's too loud or.
No, your audio is crystal clear, Bill.
I got this cheap toner microphone. Seems to do okay. I just bought an Allura Tech. I went quality. I got an Allura Tech, and it's got this little ring light on it. Look at that. You just touch it. I'm very excited.
Actually, I can't see who's in the chat. Who's that talking now? I can't see the screen.
Bill Ronayne.
Sorry?
Bill Ronayne.
I got the first one, Bill, but the second bit's gone.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. Yeah. Nobody's going to say it.
Ronayne.
Bill Ronayne.
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 No worries.
It's a lot easier and everybody makes it out.
Sorry, we had to bring the mic in.
Okay.
Well, hey guys, I got to run, but
I see you, Ron.
Later. Everybody have a good night.
Stay safe. All right.
All right, man. Yep. Thank you. We'll see you later.
That sucks.
Dan, Jim's Droning says he uses that 360 studio. Don't film long because the files get very big. Okay. Well, at least that's another connection for you.
Adrian Mateo in the house.
Actually, Jim Devine was having problems with his 360. He was recording, and after it got to a certain file size, it had just turned off, and he had to keep going and turning it on again.
Oh, if it's NTFS, then it's going to be a 4 gigabyte cutoff.
Right. I don't know what he's got it set on. Right.
You have to
have a chat to him.
Yeah, you got to put your SD card in exFAT.
Yeah,
Go over 4 gigs.
That's
they
the same
may.
as the.
I don't know. That
sorry.
studio may have that part of their program. I don't know. Is it, Brian?
Don't know yet myself.
Okay.
I just heard somebody say winter was over, but it's 44 for our high tomorrow.
Jim's droning says check out some of his, Brian, but that doesn't tell him how to edit or get it into editing. Hey, Adrian. Yeah, I wasn't going to touch that till Ron got that all squared away because he said you had to do everything in its software first and then bring it into your editor before you put it onto YouTube or something like that. Obviously, he's got it down because I've seen it on YouTube and Facebook.
I know. I remember when Ron got it. It took him a few weeks to figure out how to get it all figured out, which I'm probably on the same path.
Isn't that annoying, though? Why
yeah, I mean, you think you get a camera. It's just a camera. It's like, how hard could it be? I've had them all my life.
Why don't they give you most of these things they don't have manuals anymore. You got to go to their online PDF or some shit.
You'd think you'd know how to use it if you've been using cameras since they were black and white, Brian. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, they make it so you have to use their own software.
Right. Yep. It's a little too confusing for me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I tried exporting like the sphere, like the
tiny
panoramics out of the Mini 2.
Yeah.
And that's a pain in the butt to get the whole panoramic pulled together out of there too, unless you do it through the app itself.
Well, that shoots like what, 16 photos or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of them.
Why does it only do a 1080p or actually a 4x3 tiny planet? It doesn't fill the whole screen.
I don't know.
That is so stupid.
I mean, it is a very cool effect when it's up there.
Yeah.
Done.
I like looking at it when you do it, and then you look at it through the app and everything. It looks really cool because you zoom into it, you're like, boom, and then it expands.
Right.
It's cool that way, but yeah, to get it to do that, to export it over, like to show it on Facebook so it would do that, it's a pain in the butt from what I hear.
Yep.
Yeah, Jim, I think he's got his SD card formatted to NTFS, which are only 4 gigabyte files. If you're using a 128 card, for God's sakes, you got to format it in exFAT, EX, and then big letters FAT when you format it, and that'll keep it going past the 4 gigabyte limit.
It's a fat guy thing.
Yeah. Fat guys know where to put it.
Yeah, Johnny's right. Screenshot it.
Hey, where's
Actually, he popped out. You never know whether his internet's going to work or not. He's on the road in Australia. I don't know what he's hauling today. Mr. JC.
It looked like he had a lantern hanging from the cab.
Actually, I think he always does food.
How you doing, Gary? Grand Aerials?
Now, Gary, is that why she's your ex? That's not right, man.
Bill, I got to go to your channel and subscribe. I don't think I am.
She's amazing because I thought I was subscribed to Stevie Bronx. I've been following him for a good 6 months now. And then when he posted that video the other day, I wasn't subscribed. I was so embarrassed.
No, I bet you were at one time.
But maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, that's true.
It's done it to me with Matt's channel. I'm subscribed. Right? Yeah.
And that ain't the first time it happened. It happened on other people's channels, too.
It's hard to remember all the channels to go back to. So usually I go back to whoever commented. I'll go and make sure I'm still subscribed to their channels.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, not everybody gets to watch your videos all the time. So
I
don't know what
subscribed to about 20 channels since the meetup last week. there's just so many guys, and I like them all. And okay, let's subscribe. Now my list is so long, it's hard to find,
right?
What I'm looking for.
Right.
But
was that a casual meeting or what? I mean, everybody acted like they knew each other forever. It was just wonderful.
Yeah, it was. And it's great seeing all the different videos.
Everybody treated me like I was a long lost cousin, so it was nice.
Yeah,
very nice. It's quite the community. All right, we'll come to Jensen Beach. Captain Ray is going to put together something. We're going to.
That's where we started. That's where we planned this thing, right on Jensen Beach Causeway. We said we'll do another one.
Didn't you do one there like 3 months ago or so?
Yeah, we did. It was me,
I didn't
Mitch,
know about it.
Ken Huffbauer, and Matt Cundiff. Yeah, we flew there. Yep.
How was the flying? How did it go?
It was good. Again, it was a little breezy. We didn't go too high and too far.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And then Ken Huffbauer grilled up some sausage for us all.
Well, where are you at? West Palm?
North Palm Beach.
North Palm.
Yep, North Palm.
All right, and I'm sure Matt will make it up from Fort Lauderdale. So
where was Ken? He couldn't make them.
He was working. He got called into work. He manages a bunch of insurance companies, and the work is doing all kind of damage. So he got called in, and he's up in the Chicago area working right now.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob. Drones 863. You saw how many people kissed each other. Nobody kissed me.
That was
Carlos.
That was Carlos.
Yeah.
Next time, please.
Well, I'll tell you, I caught a couple of guys making out. To be honest with you.
Oh, stop that!
You mean across the street in the restroom thing over?
Yeah, over at the truck stop across from Walmart.
I did not take my life in my hands crossing that street to go to the bathroom. I mean, that was a busy street. Highway.
I know. That was we couldn't have flew over on that other side. It was a public boat ramp, and it was just too busy over there.
Yeah.
I grew up in New Jersey. That's part of your curriculum when you're in kindergarten. They teach you how to jump between cars on the way across the street like that.
Oh, you just walk across the street like you own it and say, "Hey, I'm walking here."
You see a lot at the Walmart parking lot. I can't believe I haven't killed somebody in a Walmart parking lot down here. I don't even want to go because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt somebody. Just walk right in front of you.
Oh, forget it. When they're pulling out of the parking spot, they don't look.
They don't look.
They just pull out.
I'm talking about people with two legs. Don't even look to the left.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, do you do a lot of fishing up there in Jensen Beach or no?
Yeah.
Splitting, Mike?
Yeah. I fish, not catching, but fishing, yeah. I spent 4 hours on that boat. We tried both sides of the causeway and all over the place. And I was like, we're not even getting any bites. I couldn't understand. We actually waited a couple hours to get live shrimp to go there. So I probably went too late in the day. But aside from that, I was like, what is going on? And usually at least get some catfish or something. And I'm facing the wrong way. And the guy I went in the boat with, he points over my shoulder. He goes, look, dolphins. I was like, oh.
Yeah, dolphin. They throw
so I turned around and hold my phone up like this. I got the video. They went right by the boat. So there's dolphins. There's no fish.
Hey,
right. I got a video. I caught a video of a dolphin.
Just occurred to me. We got
a sunburn.
We got 3 New Yorkers here. 4 New Yorkers here now. And New Jersey's close enough.
Yeah.
Bill, you're from New York originally?
Brooklyn?
Originally, yeah. I grew up in Jersey, but my dad was from Manhattan. He lived on 176th and Fort Washington Avenue.
Where?
Right by the bridge.
I grew up on 175th Street and Amsterdam Avenue.
Really? All right. Well, it's right around the corner. My grandmother lived there for 40-some years. He lived there, but they didn't have an apartment when she was pregnant with me yet. They had to get set. So I was born in Jersey City at my aunt and uncle's house. But then we lived in the Bronx. I don't know where. And then Washington Heights. Then they split up, and I grew up in New Jersey. But it's all spit's throw away from each other. You could see.
So did you
see all of Manhattan right from my?
Did you go to Incarnation school?
Huh?
Did you go to Incarnation Grammar School?
No, I can't even spell that.
Oh. Well, I went with the brothers and the nuns. I went to that school till I was in 8th grade.
I was 3.5 when they split up. I ended up going to Lodi, and then I went to Hasbrook Heights, which is next to Hackensack. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
But see, because I was born in Jersey City. My brother was born in Columbia Presbyterian in New York, and then and then she left him, and then my Jimmy was born in Hackensack. So we're just jumping back and forth across the bridge. Really.
And where were you? Where were you born, Brian?
In Brooklyn.
Same here. That's because in 1959 there were no hospitals out in Suffolk County.
I was born in Brooklyn Hospital too.
Okay.
You were born in 1959?
Yeah.
You look like you're 40 years old.
Trust me, I'm 61 and it hurts.
I turned 60 next month, brother, so I'm not far behind you.
I just did about 3 months ago. Yeah.
And Ray, you're catching me. Ray, you're
catch me one of these days.
Ray, when do you turn 60?
Yeah. Oh, this guy's. I like this guy. I'm 70. I turned 70 2 weeks ago.
You did?
I didn't know that. We didn't know it was your birthday.
Happy birthday, Ray.
Yeah, March 12th. March 12th.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell anybody?
Geez, you could be hanging out with Mitch.
I never thought I'd make. I know. Yeah. The old guy in a drone. Now we got 2 old guys in a drone.
Oh, my God. I don't think he knows you're ready. Wait till he finds out that you're right next to him. What's he 3 years ahead of you? He's 73, going to be 74, right?
Look at this. Right, I think so. Yes. Justin's only 35. And I think Billy Kyle's 23?
Oh, yeah, he's a kid. My kids are older than him, yeah. And I didn't have kids till I was 34. Jim is 63 this year. Justin is 35.
Yeah, it's bad when you call anybody who's under 40 a kid.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? No, there was no age at that meetup.
Hey, Justin.
Everybody of every age hung out with everybody, like.
If you ask me,
and you know what, they kissed whoever they wanted.
If you ask me, Billy Kyle was a little intimidated. He wasn't going out and like the rest of us were introducing ourselves and all that. I think he felt a little, he doesn't come from a metropolitan area, so being 23. But I was running up saying, "Hey, how you doing, everybody?" And so was everybody else,
I thought he was from Philly.
He was nice. Yeah, he lives in Philly. I know that.
Now. He still lives in Philly?
Don't know.
I thought he was out in the country. I don't know.
He usually flies from that big building, right? Well, I'm going to eat a little of my banana bread that I got at Buc-ee's.
You're always eating something.
Hey, Ray, where are you tonight right now?
This is my condo in North Palm Beach. I got back last night.
Oh, okay. You're in Florida still. Okay.
What'd you put, cream cheese on top of that?
Yeah, cream cheese.
God, I wish I could do cream cheese still.
I love warm banana bread with lots of butter on top. Oh.
Well, Jim, make a special trip up to Buc-ee's. They got one in Daytona and they got one in St. Augustine, right off of 95.
Now, is this brand new? Because I never heard of Wawa until I filmed
brand new
in 2017.
The one in Daytona just opened last week, and the one in St. Augustine opened last month.
Yeah, but they had Wawas in Jersey, didn't they?
It's a Philadelphia company, and they don't.
Okay. Must have been South Jersey.
Here's the thing that kills me: they don't own the land. They rent the land, they build the building. So if Wawa collapses, they just walk away with nothing. You know, there's no revenue there. I don't understand it, but okay. Because the developer hired me to do the photos, the progress photos of the construction. And then he told me that they were just renting the land. They knocked down 4, it was actually 3, model homes to put up a friggin' Wawa because it was on a corner, you know.
It's becoming a common practice. I manage a bowling center. All right, and I worked for another company, and we had 2, and the Jupiter Lanes, by the way, was one of them, and they leased that out to Bowlmore. And these guys are the biggest franchisees of bowling centers in the country. They have like 300 and some odd bowling alleys. They own none of them. They just go in and they just lease them and run like they own them and take it over. And they've got hundreds of them, and that's how they do it. And I suppose there's a lot of advantages to that, you know, tax wise or whatever, but it works for them.
Somehow it's got to be cheaper. I don't know how, but it's
I don't know if there's a mitigation, a liability reduction because of that, because it's shared with the owner of the property. I don't know why they do it, but they do very well, you know.
So, Bill, are you a good bowler?
Depends what day it is, you know. You know, I work there 5 or 6 days a week, so I don't go to bowl very often. I have a league. Speaking of fishing, it's called Gone Fishing. I invented it. It's on Sundays, and we bowl 14 weeks. And then you know part of the money goes to your lineage to the bowling, and part of the money goes in a prize fund. And then I at the end of the 14 weeks, I take the prize fund money and I lease the lady steward, and we all go fishing. You know, and I buy the beer and the soda. And in fact, that blue cooler I had there was one.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I used to actually get better as I had more beers.
Yeah, absolutely. You loose it up, man.
Exactly.
Well, you got to get the right amount. You know, I'm a little stiff at the beginning. Then I get my really good game in the middle. Then the third game, I think I overshoot. The Yangling is just, I just go a little too far with it.
Hey, Peter Carroll, how you doing, buddy?
I made the mistake of joining one of the leagues when I was in New York with a company. You know, it was the company league. They asked me to join. I did. I mistakenly thought that this was for fun.
Oh, well.
I'm sitting there drinking, having a good time, bowling. You know, get better as I'm on beer 6, and then worse as I'm on beer 10. You know, it goes to shit. And they're mad the next day. They wanted to win. I said, whoa, you didn't tell me that.
Well, you know, there's a prize fund in those types of leagues, and they're trying to place higher in the standings to make more money, but you don't make money. I mean, if it's a big money league, for the top 3 or 4 teams might actually make some money, you know.
Yeah.
Most of them are bowling, and they'll get some of their money back at the end of the year, and they take it. That's why I couldn't bowl in those, because I just want to have fun. I don't want to take it that seriously, you know.
Right.
You know, that's why I like my league. Everybody gets the same thing. We all get the boat trip. We all get beer. I go to Publix and I buy sandwich platters and stuff, and we have a good time, you know. And if it wasn't for that, and I lived in Florida, I figured, you know what? I've never been deep sea fishing when I moved down there. I've been in Florida now for 14, 15 years. And because of this league, I go on a charter boat 3 times a year.
You know, Ron and I were going to go on that boat. We were going to go on that boat, and then at the last minute, we couldn't do it, and he wasn't going to come down and go fishing. Next thing you know, I canceled it. The spots were immediately filled on the Lady Stewart. I couldn't get it again, so we ended up going on the Lady Chris out of Fort Pierce.
Yeah, I've used the Lady Chris as well. I know that crew because they used to work for Lady Stewart, and then there was a Fort Pierce lady was another one, but that's right. They sold that. But yeah, Lady Chris, it looks like a giant tugboat. It looks like a big old wooden tugboat, but they're nice people. And then I kind of feel guilty because the wife of the captain, or the wife of the owner, whatever, owner is the captain in that boat. works at where I take my dogs. So and I stopped using them, and I should, but they jumped their price up because of COVID, because they're taking less people on the boat, right?
Right. Well, we ended up booking it. I didn't realize it was a full day because I thought it was a half a day, but we booked it and it turned out to be a full day trip. $85, but we got the senior discount, $80.
Well, then they must have brought it down because the half trip was $75 the last time I did the league, and before COVID it was $50. Now that doesn't sound like a big difference, but it does when you're bringing 20-something people on the boat. I had a budget to deal with. And Lady Stewart kept theirs the lowest. I mean, they raised it too. It was $65. That doesn't matter. They're all good. It all depends on the day and how many people are on the boat. Because if there aren't a lot of people, they're not moving that boat that much because you're spending all the money on your fuel going from spot to spot to spot to spot.
Right.
And but Lady Stewart tries real hard, and so does Chris. There's another one there too. There's the Safari 2.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I get hammered with. I don't know if you guys do, but I get hammered with the Freedom Boat Rentals commercials.
Yeah.
Some kind of club where you can take the boat out anytime you want, but you're paying. It's like a condo. You're paying year round to take it out once in a while.
Like a timeshare on boats, I guess. Yeah.
People that do it love it, though. They really do. We got a neighbor here, and they're a member, and they love it.
I don't want to be responsible for somebody's $120,000 boat. I have a 15-foot aluminum with a 15-horse tiller in the back that I wrench on, and I keep running good, and I really enjoy that. That's quite the shot there.
Well, get you out there.
Is that you, Brian?
What is that, Brian?
Some raw footage from yesterday.
Now, Jim said you can make the Tiny Planet any size you want.
Yeah, and you can, in this is the studio app. See how I can manipulate it?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Why you can get it to where you actually look like you're. Another thing too is you can. No, I can't do it now.
It's got a lot of stuff I'm not familiar with. I'm looking at the stabilization, lock direction. Well, you wouldn't want to do that, right?
Another thing too is look at the file. Look at the file types. INSV.
Wow.
It's only proprietary to these Insta cameras.
Wow. And then you have to, then somehow it exports it to an MP4?
Well, and that's what I'm not sure about. Once you get it ready to export, that's the part that's losing me at. Because when I export it, all that feature, that Tiny Planet thing, goes away. It just looks like a video.
Look who's in the house. Jim, Stevie Bronx is in the house. Capture Life Connection. How you doing?
This is his second time. He was on
the panel. I missed him the first time?
Yeah, he was on the panel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed you, Stevie.
We were showing
I was on the phone with my son.
What we need is another New Yorker in here. Yeah. Most times when you do these gyms, it's like all these Floridian dudes.
Yeah, but half of these Floridian dudes are from New York. You realize
that's
that.
True. Yeah. Half my family lives in Florida.
You know how you can tell somebody from Florida is from Florida? They hate it here. That's it. Oh, this is terrible. So, where have you been? You got to do a little traveling first, then come back and tell me how terrible it is here.
Hey, Justin, that senior discount isn't that great. I'll tell you that. Like he said, what'd you get? He got $5 off.
$5 off. Yeah. $5 is $5.
That's right. That's a good. That's a half a 2/3 of a container of that cream cheese you got there in front of you. We're watching you consume there.
He spread it on there too, didn't he?
I love cream cheese. Doesn't love me.
No,
cream cheese is good on everything.
For some reason, I can eat cheese, but not ice cream. What the hell's up with that?
I don't know.
JC, I never did fish out of Sheepshead Bay. One time out of Rockaway, we went over to the Highlands in Jersey and by the Rockaways, but not Sheepshead Bay.
I used to live in the Nissaquag River, going out to the Long Island Sound. We had a 21-footer when I was growing up. I told you this. It was a lobster, wooden. Every summer, my father said, what the hell do you think I had you kids for? We used to have to sand the bottom and then put the red lead paint on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I like that statement, like as if he was having, relations with your mom, and he said, we're going to have a boat, so let's get to it.
Yeah. She used to say to him, he's a goddamn Catholic. That's why I have all you kids. All right. Well, we had 6
fished in
kids.
Sheepshead Bay either. I fished in the Hudson River. You ever do that, Ray? By Anglewood Cliffs?
One time. Yeah, one time. Yep.
We used to catch a lot of Tommy cods, and eel. And I gotta stop hitting the desk. I know that's really loud. But my grandfather, he loved eel. I mean, he'd cook, he'd barbecue. So we'd keep the eel, he'd skin it, and he had one of those square hot dog thingies, that you
Like
fold
a
over.
basket, yeah.
It was like a tennis racket, like a square tennis racket with two. And he put the skinned eel over the barbecue pit and eat that. But the old Italians, they'll eat anything. If it was alive, they'll eat it.
All right. I got Brian. You see the link Jim's droning just put in there?
No.
I see it. What's it for?
I'm going to pull it up, see what it is. Oh. I think it's on how to make the tiny planet, right?
Yeah, this is in his collection, Walking the Tiny Planet. Yeah.
Oh, you've seen it already?
No, but I got to plow through a bunch of his stuff tomorrow because he's using the main studio app, so I really got to deal with this one because nobody else is using it. And that's what I want to learn on is my PC.
I hope that music is friendly because I'm playing it. Nope, that's David Bowie. Shit. Oh, excuse me.
Looks like he's walking on the world there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I got to stop that for a second because I can't play Ground Control to Major Tom by David Bowie. Yes, we know that. I don't think they can get me for saying it, right?
No.
I think we can even sing it, can't we? Hit it, Ray.
Yeah.
So, does he have videos showing how to do it, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's, like I said, that's the main thing is, that's the wonderful thing about YouTube is if it stumps you, you're going to figure it out if you take the time to find out exactly what you're looking for, just given the subject matter.
I mean, I guess you could do a screen record if you can't export the
yeah, but you're going to lose a lot of
quality. Yeah.
Well, the whole purpose of it is the 360 being able to move it, right?
Yes. Because
you're setting the frames as a point of reference. Then they're reference frames.
I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can flip the whole picture around. You can, like I said, you can track the person.
You get me dizzy.
I'm sitting here listening to the song. I got to stop that.
It's very cool.
I do. It looks like you're on the rat race.
What do you think? Should I get a green screen, or is everybody enjoying the view of my spare bedroom back here? This is my office spare bedroom and the place where I snore.
I'm in my garage. Who cares? Yep. You know?
Yeah, but you got the flag there. I mean, that looks actually kind of cool. You've got some drone related stuff up there. I mean, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I could hang my Tello behind me. That would be.
Look what I have here.
You could fly it. Whose is that? Oh, Johnny's? Oh, the Fly for Fun show. Did you and Johnny make that up together, or?
Yeah, well, Johnny made it. He designed it, ordered them. But we'll be giving these away tomorrow night.
Where?
On the Fly for Fun show. Tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern.
See, Bill, you got a lot of catching up to do.
There's so many. I'm gonna. You know what? And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? What time is the Fly for Fun show?
7 p.m. Eastern on the Johnny Drone Flyer channel.
Johnny Drone Flyer. Like him. He's a nice guy.
Very personable.
He really is, you know.
He is, no doubt.
I didn't know that was his granddaughter at first. He never told me. I thought it was his girlfriend. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't meet the kids. I was too busy watching everybody ride his electric bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was afraid to break it.
It was fun. I tried it for a little zip around the parking lot. I liked it.
I didn't know Dan was going to be able to ride it, man. That's a lot of weight.
I got somebody commenting on my snoring. Bill, I sleep in the living room most nights. Well, you could see I have one of those. I got an apnea thing, and like William Shatner. I bet you didn't know this about me. No, William, I didn't know that you snore. How the hell would I know that? You ever see that?
I used to have a CPAP mask. I couldn't wear it. The thing was jamming air up my nose, and I went to a BiPAP, a humidified BiPAP.
Well, that's what's supposed to do that. You know, it's supposed to. I don't know if it works, but
I can't sleep with a CPAP, man.
Well, that's why I set up this mattress thing back here, because my wife gets up early to go to work in the morning. God bless her. And I would just keep her up all night. And like he said, I ended up falling asleep watching TV, watching you guys on my TV in the living room, and she can hear me all the way back in the back of the house from the living room. So I got to start putting my gas mask on back there and, giving her a break.
Have you, Jesus, I forget the name. It's Oro something. Have you seen the doctor for that? For the nasal passages?
Mm-mm.
I did. He told me there was nothing wrong. I said, all right, give me my money back.
Go to a specialist.
Yeah.
I should check something out. I mean, this was prescribed to me by, but they paid for it. My insurance paid for it, so I don't care.
They made me do a sleep study. Now, how the hell are you going to go into a hospital with all this shit on your head, right? They put all these stickers on your head and your chest and all that stuff. And then you're in a hospital, and then they tell you, all right, go to sleep for the night. How the hell am I supposed to relax and go to sleep? And
you got to do something to wear yourself out. They go in the bathroom with a magazine. Oh wait, that's a different place. It wears me. I fall right asleep. The sleep study thing. It must come a long way, because I did it here. They gave me a thing that I put on my head here.
Oh, really?
They recorded my sleep for like 3 days and transmitted it over cell service. And
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and in fact, this thing was hooked up to cell service for online for 3 months to make sure I was using it at least 4 hours a night. Because if I didn't, they weren't going to pay. The insurance wasn't going to cover it.
Oh,
right. Yep.
And I failed by like a couple of days, and it's like, but they gave me another month, and then I passed. I made a point of doing it, because I keep falling asleep in the living room. Then I'll come in here for 2 hours, and then I look like this. You see the eyes?
Yeah. Hey, Ray, did Stevie wants to know if the file?
I know. I saw that. I'm trying to figure out how to upload it. I'm not that computer savvy, but I'll figure it out. If I don't, I'll call you tomorrow. All right, Stevie?
You're going to have a hard time if you're trying to upload it now while you're on the thing.
No, not now. I tried it before.
Yeah. Wow, this thing.
Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Drone Psych?
Bob Casey, like my wear yourself out. That's right. Why not have fun? Hey, Charlie.
Oh, Matt says he did lose his signal. Matt Northeast was on here before. Yeah, he lost his cell signal. Good. Good old Southern boy. Who's he talking about? Stevie? He's got the accent, nothing like me. Then a nurse comes in the room every 10 minutes. Yeah. You know what? Every 4 hours, they come in and take your blood pressure. It's like,
wake you up.
If you ever got any sleep, they'll make sure they wake you up. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's like the best question in the world. Are you asleep?
Oh, he's Mr. JARC's got the sleep study coming up. He's trying to get the CPAP. I found that the CPAP, I went to a BiPAP and then had one that was humidified because the CPAP is just jamming air. You're like gasping. So
well,
with the BiPAP,
I have an APAP, and it's got the tank, the water tank, and you got to keep the water tank full in it. And you can tell when it runs out. When it runs out of water, if you don't keep it, you wake up in the morning like with a sore throat, basically. Yeah, real dried out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So try and get the BiPAP and make sure it's got a humidifier tank on it. Because if not, you'll understand the difference real quick.
Do you see it?
Oh, he's got a small one. Yeah, that's a small one.
This is a Philips Respironics. And then I got the So Clean, which definitely get that. It's worth the $300. They don't pay for that. But you don't have to clean that hose and the tank constantly when you have that thing. You just it uses ozone. You just put the mask inside of it, and then I have it set to run every day at 5 o'clock.
I used to just throw them out. They would give me a mask and then a mask with the hose connected, and I could just throw them out and put another one on it.
Well, how many did they give you? It's supposed to last 6 months.
If I asked for it, they would give me one.
Oh yeah. But you see, when you have the water, I mean that water tank, if you don't clean it, I've actually went through a period of time where I wasn't using it and I forgot, and I ended up with mold growing inside that water.
Yeah.
You know, booger mold, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, it came out of me originally, I suppose. And, it was a little because I started to vape. I put the thing on one night, and I said, God, it just doesn't. Something smells funny. I looked in there.
Oh, really?
What colors?
Oh God!
It wasn't like that yesterday. It doesn't take long, you know.
Really?
But if you use this thing every day religiously, you know, it keeps it clean, you know. And then but every 6 months they say I get a new mask and you know what they want for that mask and hose for that cheap ass plastic, $135.
I believe it.
It's ridiculous. Ugh.
Justin, who's 35, says this episode is sponsored by AARP. Oh man! Wait till you're not breathing for a minute, and your old lady wakes you up with a fist because she thinks you're dead.
You know, it's funny to see. And you know what I did today? I wrote my check to the Elks Club too. So there. Yes, we're old. What do you want?
Give me some narcotics and maybe I'll be able to sleep. Yes, I use Ambien. 2 milligrams of Ambien will get you to sleep. You start off with 5.5 milligrams.
You know what works for me? I put on Pluto TV on the smart TV there, and I have the New Detectives on all night long. They got these either that or you know one of those shows like that because the narrator.
That guy with Joe Kenda, he'll put you.
Well,
to sleep.
I like Joe Kenda. I was watching him today. But these guys, they just drone on and on. They got this real calm and level voice. And they're talking about someone cutting someone's head off, and they do it in such a nice, pleasant manner that I fall asleep. My dreams are a little effed up, but, you know, I sleep.
I used to watch Red River, John Wayne. I knew every word of the movie, so I didn't have to – it didn't wake me up. You know what I mean? I already knew the movie.
Right. Forensic Files, City Confidential. I like them all. watch them all day.
Now
And,
he's.
I like Judge Judy. Yes, I'm old.
Oh no, Pete Carroll loves Judge Judy religiously.
I have a DV. I don't have regular cable. I've got an antenna, and I stream. I'm cut, I guess you call it. But anyway, I have that thing set. I have a DVR hooked up to the antenna, and that's one of the shows that I collect is Judge Judy. I watch Judge Judy like every day.
I cut the cord in 2014. I couldn't stand DirecTV's prices anymore. And that was it. I have the Netflix, Showtime, Verizon gave me the Discovery Channel for 6 months free, and then it's $6 after that. You know that Netflix is $18, and I don't think they're worth it. The other ones, Showtime, HBO, they're less than that.
$18 now?
Yeah.
I don't do Netflix. I've got Prime Video with Amazon, and and through that, I got the CBS, whatever the hell it is, because I like the Star Trek stuff, and which is now Paramount Plus, I guess. But that's like $6 or $7, $6 a month. And something called Philo, which which is only $20 a month, but it gets my wife all the stuff she likes because she likes oxygen, not oxygen. Well, yeah, oxygen and
Bravo.
Yeah, all those Christmas. What's the one that has all the Christmas movies? She likes
Hallmark. Lifetime.
Hallmark. The Hallmark. Yeah. But and you know what? We fly drones too.
Kept saying invalid invite. I would like to join this Discord, but for some reason I can't. Yeah, it's a Mac. I don't know. I only have a PC, and when someone sends me an invite to join their Discord channel, I have to click on that. But you can't like join it yourself. They have to send you an invite. It should be the same for Mac. It's Discord. Is Discord. Saying Dobo sent them an invalid invite. I don't know how he would do that. Because it's you press a button to send an invite.
Okay.
I don't know, Bob. No, I don't have sponsors. That was a joke. Matter of fact, we're going to cut it, boys. It's over 2 hours.
Yeah, you had a long one tonight, Jim.
Great chatting. I don't like sling.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite, Jim. Sorry I got knocked off before.
Thanks for inviting me in. I appreciate it, by the way. Ray,
everybody have a good night. Fly safe.
Jensen Beach.
Right, he wants to meet you at Jensen Beach.
Yeah, serious
okay,
about
that sounds good.
You only live like 40 minutes away from me, right?
Yep. Yeah, we'll definitely get together, Bill.
Okay, sounds good. I'll message you. Tuesdays and Sundays off.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, sorry,
good night, Brian. Good night, Jim. Good night, everybody in the chat.
Thanks for having me in here. I appreciate it. Let me test out my new Best Buy Allura Tech.
They worked well. They worked well.
It's the one with it's got a ring around it. They're on sale for $69, $70. So I figured, what the heck? I'm not gonna go crazy. I spent a week reviewing webcams and then ended up buying the cheapest one. So it's just the way I am.
Well, anyway, sometimes they work fine. Like that Logitech C20 is pretty cheap and it works great.
Yeah, I read that was, and it's even less money. I think I saw that they got the 270 there, but I figured if it's $30, it's not going to work. Because people really need to see the details of my face because that's very important.
This stupid thing is only 720p anyway, so we're fine.
Yours is?
No, StreamYard.
Here?
Yeah, the link, the stream. You can pay $25 a month and then they'll do it in 1080p. But I can't see having 10 people on here at a time. You have 6 people on here, they're talking over each other anyway.
Right.
So I'm not buying it. StreamYard.
Well, what? Are you limited with how many people you can have in here now?
6.
It is 6. Like I said, I'm new to all this here. I like I said, I saw people were using Prism, so I installed that, and I haven't really tried it yet.
Prism good when you're on the go.
Charlie used to. So Drone Psych, I noticed that he uses it, so I just happened to be on his channel. I said, "Oh, okay, let's check that out," and I clicked the link and thought I'd give it a shot. But I see it seems like more guys use the StreamYard.
It's just too easy.
Yeah.
I thought Prism was for live streaming.
It is.
Your drone.
It is. It is.
Okay.
Isn't that what we're doing? Aren't we live? We're live, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is, you can't from this StreamYard screen. You can't chat with these guys.
Sure, you can.
You have to do it through your YouTube chat.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you pop out your YouTube chat.
I've been clicking back to the YouTube chat. I go back and forth.
You can do it in here.
You can do it in here.
On here, but they won't see it on YouTube, will they, Brian?
No.
Yeah, if I type something in here, they won't see it on YouTube.
Well, I have no place where I can even type anything in here. There's nothing. There's no place for me to type.
Billy, you on a PC right now?
What's that?
Are you on a PC right now?
Yeah.
Okay, up there in the upper right, doesn't it say like private chat and comments?
Right.
Okay, so there's your chat.
Well, I'm in comments. Now if I go to private chat, I can chat. Oh, chat with hosts and other guests. I didn't see the other guest part. So if I hit that, they'll see it.
You'll see the chat.
I'll see it, but will everybody in the room see it?
Oh, here, I'm going to type hello in the chat.
Because when I go to private chat, there's nothing here. It's blank. There's a place
you don't type in private chat. If you want to go out to YouTube, you do it in comments.
Regular
comments.
comments.
I have the YouTube open in a different tab, and I've been jumping back and forth.
Right,
but you can do it in either one.
You know,
well, you should be able to.
The YouTube one is lagging behind the StreamYard.
Oh, it did show up, Brian. I typed in StreamYard, and it showed up in the YouTube chat. It says hello.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, how do you like that?
Jim, you're the only one, though, Jim, that can type in the comments. You know, like me sitting here, we got to do it in YouTube.
Oh, you can't type in the comments on this?
No.
On your end?
Only the host can.
Ah.
I didn't know that. I don't pay enough attention when I'm on other streams.
Right. Like I said, whenever I saw somebody I knew, but it's the YouTube is way behind the StreamYard.
About 25 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
That will annoy the hell out of you if you've got the two open. So I pop out the chat, and then it goes to the bottom of my screen, and then I have to press on it to bring the YouTube chat up on this screen.
See, now that's a good idea. I never thought of popping out the chat. Because it is distracting watching us on YouTube and on StreamYard.
It'll throw you off, yeah. Yeah, see, I got it right here. I just pop out the YouTube chat and bring it up here on my screen.
Oh.
And there's us.
You know, you're a really smart fella. Pop out chat. Look at that. How easy was that?
Right? No, listen, we all learned from somebody else. I mean, you know.
That's cool. Ah, son of a gun. All right. I'll know that for next time. That's awesome.
All right. Well, then we'll see you next Tuesday, Bill.
Okay. All right. I usually go into the Philly drone life. He's actually, he does Tuesday night. He's probably on right now.
Yeah, I think he goes on at 9 or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, Ron Brown co-hosts his show with him and like that. What is that picture of? That's really disturbing. Anyway, thanks for having me, and I really appreciate it. Jim. Take care.
Okay.
I'll see you next Tuesday, if not before, somewhere else.
All right,
I've
Bill.
probably seen another one somewhere.
Bye-bye.
Are we
What'd you
done?
do? Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm going to shut it off right now. Good night, everybody.